Welcome everybody to the H3 show, coming at you live. It is September 15th, 2025, Monday. We are here to entertain. We are here to entertain. We are here to laugh. We are here to smile. We love to smile. We love to laugh.
The all-knowing succubus knows you're watching, Ethan Klein.
I'm doing a show right now. I'm not watching anything. What's with the close-up? I don't like that. Show me that close-up. What are we doing here?
You know, just for serious moments.
All right. Anyway, we're here to laugh. We're here to love. I love love. And today we're sponsored by Sundays for Dogs. Where are my dogs at? Not here. These my crew dogs are here. We got a lot to get to. We have Denims been running her mouth.
Woo! I am so excited to go down the Denim Street. I cannot wait.
Can you tell me how to get to Denim Street? Yeah. I'm coming to Denim Street in a full Canadian tuxedo. I'm ready for combat of not like verbal combat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then
so I found one place that at minimum had the sign up that said Lunchleys, and it just had an out of stock sticker on it. The guy that I talked to yesterday, he said, "Oh yeah, we have them in the back. We just need to stock them."
Nate, are you?
And I was like, "Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll come back tomorrow morning."
We were talking about Lunchleys like a year ago.
5:45, so I could get there around 6 a.m.
Nate,
I
we don't really care about the Lunchleys.
Still don't have them in stock, but I saw everybody just like all the employees were stocking.
Maybe you
stuff,
can
so
fill
I was
us in
just like,
later.
They'll get to
Nate,
it.
that's super cool. Okay, thank you,
Then
Nate.
before work,
Nate, that's great.
around 9 a.m.
It's not
I
the
gave them,
Lunchables
3
episode,
hours
man.
to get to it. Go back.
Okay.
Still not in
Nate!
stock. I find a manager.
No, it's-
I'm like, hey, where are the
I'll take care of
Lunchleys,
it.
you
Nate?
know? I want one.
Nate,
Can you mute?
if you could excuse me.
And then he was
No.
just like,
Can you mute him, please?
Yeah, we just never got
I can't
them.
do
They
this.
just
I don't
gave
know
us
what's
the
going on with
signage.
Nate. Does he have it? Nate, please. I appreciate you chiming in. It's always nice.
Spinning really fast, you know.
It's always
Yeah.
nice to hear from you. But at least, please, if you're going to monologue, make it on the topic we're
Are you
talking
okay?
about. No. Okay. Enough.
Yeah, I'm listening. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Nice.
Are you okay?
Bro, are you okay? Why are you rambling about Lunchables for 15 minutes at the very beginning of the show? Are you crazy?
Today you look like Buzz Lightyear.
Bro, stop it. Okay, enough.
No, he
enough.
doesn't.
Enough.
What?
It's just rude.
I have a whole crazy head of hair right here, okay? Anyway, so Denim's been running her mouth. Anisa been running her mouth. iDubbbz been running his mouth. And guess who is coming back on the show? Michael and Kate are calling in. They reached out. They said, we have a lot of notes
Oh shit.
about what these two clowns been saying.
Oh.
And I said, my platform is
notice.
always available to you two. You two wonderful people. Brave activists, one. Accomplished boxing coach, two. And they'll be calling in. So this is basically Ian and Anisa's worst nightmare episode. Kaceytron also been kind of running her mouth on social media. We'll get into all of that. But let's just jump right in because we got a lot to do. First of all, it was called Broke by XQC, which is... I have a lot of questions about this. Now, I was obviously...
Yeah, I got it.
I wouldn't call this a flex. I would call this an anti-flex. Because I was flexing for good.
Or pure.
You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't a flex to show off my wealth. It was a flex to make Anisa and Ian feel bad.
Wow.
All right. But anyway, here's XUC laughing. He thinks it's funny because my watch is so brokey. The problem is, Anisa, when you see this,
Holy based clap.
you know that this watch, this one watch, is probably worth more than your entire world.
I didn't see my flow, he's sharing it.
And that upsets you because you're jealous.
Love,
you're
can you translate?
You lost everything, and you look at me. You see me because me.
Actually, this is a good tangent. Ethan, look at this one. So this one, it's not gold or diamonds or whatever, right? Actually, it's
Keep
just
on pushing on.
it's just ceramic. Just ceramic. Somehow, it's worth maybe
I come into
8
the stream
times
and I
that,
get greeted
that
by a
amount.
Chinese.
Okay, here's what's funny. I immediately recognized that watch because I've looked at it. That watch is a woman's model 34 millimeters. And by the way, it doesn't cost. It's as valuable as the one I was showing off. It's not 6 times more. Did you get ripped off?
Ooh.
Like, I'm sorry, XQC.
Oh.
I know exactly what watch that is. That is the black ceramic AP 34 millimeter.
I don't get the women's watch thing. It just means it's a little bit
smaller.
Honestly, it's total bullshit. I feel like they shouldn't even market it that way because
yeah, it feels old.
it's a really beautiful watch. It's just on the smaller side. Like, generally speaking, unisex is like 36, but guys used to wear small watches. That used to be the common look. So it's
that
really,
watch like doesn't.
No, it doesn't look female at all.
Expensive.
It looks very masculine. But I'll tell you, this is a beautiful watch. I love this watch.
You know, it's a nice looking watch. I actually do like that one a lot more than others that we've looked at. However,
it's modestly
You know, I
priced.
never really understand why these cost as much as they do. I really don't understand why that one costs as much as it does. That looks like a normal ass watch.
So
That's like a G-Shock.
I don't know if like the black ceramic process is really expensive or what.
like
I don't know why. I don't know why APs are so expensive in general. To be honest with you, this brand is like way too
I don't
expensive.
dislike it. I just can't believe that that's $60,000. That just doesn't.
It doesn't.
It's not flashy at all. You know.
No,
what I mean? It looks
when you
very
see
plain.
it and feel it, because I had a black ceramic at one point, you'll see that it has a special quality. It's super lightweight. It's like scratch resistant.
Okay.
But the point
That's nice.
is that this watch is about $50,000.
Crazy.
A modest $50K. And so, like, bro, are you saying did you pay $500,000 for this?
I think it's a fail because he overpaid. He just admitted it.
I mean, did you buy this for your
Well,
girlfriend?
maybe he's just massively underestimating how much your watch is. You're
But
saying
then
that one
he's
was
a
around
total
the same
fucking
price.
pleb because that's a gold date with a fucking
Day.
with a rare stone dial. Excuse me, Dan. He should know what.
It's a day.
I did not say that. Excuse me. He should know better, right? I mean, you'd have to be a total imbecile to think that costs 6 times less, for example, right, Zach? I mean, you couldn't even buy like a basic date for 6 times less.
I don't think bro knows watches.
I don't think he does. I don't think he's an appreciator of horology.
No.
Like me and you are. I think he just wants to flex on people, and that's not why we do it. What we do.
No, time is valuable more than anything. It's precious. He doesn't understand that. He just sees a dollar sign and a brand, and he's like, "Oh, I'll pay that."
Is this blue or is it just a weird lighting?
No, that's. Now they do make one with a.
Carolina Bucci?
They make one with a super.
It's my dada with my Carolina Bucci.
The Bussy, bro.
I like to do the Carolina Bucci.
I like to do the dada.
Come on now, down here, boy.
I got a Bussy.
AP ceramic. Is this blue?
That's a Bussy watch, bro.
Is this? I don't think
Dang.
this picture looks blue, but it's not.
I think it's the light hitting it. They do make one with a super rare dial that could increase the price. However, that is not the one that
The rainbow one.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't believe the rainbow one is significantly more because like it's not really that much better. It's like
Well, it's irrelevant because XQC he doesn't have that one. He's got just the
I mean, what are you doing, bro? You're showing your ass.
I'm gonna wait for XQC's reply because I think there might be something we're
Is
missing.
it possible we just misunderstood
Yeah.
him? Because I did not understand anything in that.
Yeah. I'll
clip.
play it
I
for
really
you
did.
again, just because trust me. The minute I saw this, I was like, this guy literally fumbled with his video.
Felix.
Translate. Somebody translate. for me.
Yeah, I got it.
Also, he knows that. Okay, I'll work on.
You
getting
need
that.
24 pure carats.
The problem is, Anisa, when you see this,
Holy
Look at him, he's
basic
cracking up. He's
clap.
having a
you know
great
that-
time.
Yeah, he thinks so. This one watch is probably worth more than your entire world.
No, he didn't steal my flow. He's sharing it.
And that upsets you.
Nah, he didn't steal my
because you're
flow. He's
jealous,
sharing it.
You're bitter. You lost everything, and you
what
look
he
at
said.
Yeah.
me. You see me because me.
Actually, this is a good tangent. Ethan, look at this one.
There's a good
This one's
tangent.
not,
Look
it's
at
not
this.
gold or diamonds, whatever, right?
It's not
Actually,
gold,
it's just
but
ceramic.
whatever.
It's just black ceramic, so he thinks he's doing a flex.
Ceramic. Just ceramic.
Now I'll say this: there are black ceramic watches that go up very high, like the skeletonized ones. There's a perpetual one, and those go up to like 300,000.
I think you're coming at him because he said
He didn't steal my flow. He's sharing it.
No, listen. He says this
friendly
is 6
thing to
times
say.
more. No, listen what he says.
Somehow, it's worth maybe
I come into
8
the stream
times
and
that.
I
8 more.
That amount.
Chinese
Isn't that crazy?
drum.
Are you insane? How much did you pay for that, you sucker?
He's saying it's weird, but it's worth 8 times as much as that.
As
Is
mine,
he
he
definitely
said.
referring to your watch, or there might be a
Could he be
some confusing
confused
here.
because I think he does have the frosted skeleton AP as well.
Yeah,
Could he-
that one I would agree.
Could he be thinking that he was wearing that one that day?
It
and
could be.
he
It
doesn't
could-
know watches for shit, so he thought he was wearing that one?
That watch would make sense. The math would make sense. Actually, can you clarify? Because you're not wearing it. Excuse me. Okay. Just please, you need to clarify. Because I
Okay,
know you're
then-
not talking about that watch. Okay.
Okay.
Unless you
know.
bought that for your mom.
You guys gotta hold your punches here. He's coming at you guys
It's
friendly.
just-
I agree.
Oh, he's
He was
not. He's
laughing at-
flexing on
he
me.
was laughing.
But 8 times.
You clearly stole his thing, but he says
But he's
you're
not,
sharing it.
If you're going
He's
to
being
flex, you
friendly.
can at least not. You have to not be wrong. He's like, here, my watch is worth 8 times more when it's like not even one.
I think it's a good looking watch.
Bro shop.
It is.
hard,
It's a
man.
beautiful watch, and if that was all the question was, I would totally concede that's a beautiful watch, and good for you for owning it.
Just
Yeah,
ceramic
chance.
it. Just ceramic it. Somehow, it's worth maybe
I come into
8
the stream
times
and I
that.
get greeted
That
by a
amount.
Chinese
Isn't that crazy?
drum.
It's
Isn't that crazy sometimes? So you have to up your game again. Unfortunately, you've leveled up, but you have to level up again.
and also he says this. He's See, I don't think he knows anything about watches because he once commented on my rose gold Nautilus, and he knows that. He knows, but he acts like he doesn't. The guy's a mess.
It's all good though. You're getting there, buddy.
Could he have been just
I
fucking with you?
don't think the timeline.
And by the way, I'll say this with peace and love, I did buy these watches, and you might be able to criticize my financials for decisions for doing such, but I did buy them with regular money.
Oh, not crypto.
Okay.
I didn't buy them with money raised from. If I had a $100 million kick deal, trust me, I'd have like 8. I'd be like boom, 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 8 watches.
Okay.
But anyway, regardless of that slight jab I took at you, XQC, because this is a peace and love, and watch enthusiasts, we dab up. You just need to prove your credentials, because right now I'm a little confused.
I have a phone to take the time. What the fuck would I care? I don't give a shit. Go. You think I take the time to fucking open up the
I don't know what you're saying. At that point, I'm gonna bounce because I don't know what the fuck you're saying. But also, we're gonna go on quickly on over to Kaceytron, who I am suing. And Ela Klein's in chat. Hello. Couldn't agree more. We need clarification. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Ela? What are you talking about, bro? Please tell me you paid $500,000 for this watch.
Can I say something real quick? This is new me trying to just be honest about everything. I'd like to apologize again. I didn't make a statement. I want to apologize to Ethan and Dan and all my coworkers. You know,
Honest Abe. You're Honest Abe.
Huh?
You're Honest
I'm Honest Abe,
Abe.
exactly. I feel like I have new life and I feel weightless.
Honestly.
I wanted to celebrate this. I was, cleaning a little bit and I saw that Olivia had some mood gummies on her shelf.
No.
I am tripping fucking balls. I am so sorry.
You got
I
blasted for
usually
your
be
big-
more professional. I am fucking tripping. I thought I was watching the show right now as a fan. I was just like,
You hit
shit,
a
I'm on this show.
gun. Okay, well, I mean,
I'm sorry.
You still want to do this big segment you've been playing?
Oh yeah. No, this
All right.
is I can still do it.
I support you 100%. It's
you. I
good
just
to
wanna-
disclose that, just so people are like, they rate on a scale.
Yeah. I tried this once before with a segment and it didn't go well, but I thought maybe now I would be less stressed.
You sound
and I'd be
good. I mean,
okay to
you
handle
sound
it, but I'm
coherent.
tripping balls.
You sound sober.
Thank you.
What was it? The sexual euphoria one? What was it?
It was.
Because that one could get dicey. We have fun. We have so much fun on this show. We really do.
It was hater melon rings.
Ooh. Hater?
I believe that's what I said, unless I'm too fucked up.
Why would they call it?
Do you want to check?
Why would they call it
Do you want to check my
hater,
work,
no?
Dan?
Okay,
Huh?
well, at any rate, very good.
Thank you.
Avery,
Sorry.
I want to defend XQC real quick. I think he has so many expensive watches. He just has too many. He can't keep track of all of them.
Dude,
I think that's
okay.
why.
Okay,
that's
Meat
why.
Rider.
Fuck yeah.
Listen, if you're going to come in front of the camera, I don't care how many watches you have. I know everything about each watch I have. Okay?
See, then you don't have that many, dude.
No, it means that
think
he
has,
doesn't
like-
care. He's just buying them to flex, which is fine, but he's not where I am. Me and Zach exist on a different plane.
Dude,
We're appreciators.
He has a McLaren, but he doesn't have a license.
He has a McLaren?
Yeah, but he doesn't have a
Is that for
driver's
real?
license. He used to. I don't know if he still has.
He has a McLaren, but he didn't have a license.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, that's a good comparison for what he's doing with the watches.
Yeah.
He buys these expensive watches. He doesn't know anything about them. Right?
I think what we need to do is we need to educate him.
Yeah.
On, I feel like that's a good tactic. Is just tell him, hey man, this is what you got. You got a 34 millimeter AP black ceramic.
We said that.
Right, but
Women's.
Sure. I think he's not informed. He's his ignorance. You know, it's he needs to be schooled on.
If he wants to call, you know, I would hand an olive branch to him. I would have him call in and we can talk about it. But first, before we can do that, he needs to apologize for getting it wrong, okay, and just being flat out erroneous in his flexing of a watch that is nice, but it's not 6 times,
Right.
8 times, he said.
Wow.
So, you know, XQC, let's talk. Yes, yes, XQC owned a McLaren 720 Spider. How much does that car cost?
I think
That's a nice one.
It's up there, close to $1 million.
Jesus fuck. And he doesn't have a license?
No. And it's
So what did he get it for? So his mummy can drive him around?
I don't know.
More recently, in late 2024, he announced he received an allocation for another one, McLaren W1. There was a dispute over ownership of the 720s with his ex. Oh, please.
Yeah.
She's trying to claim she owns his
I think
McLarens.
she sold it.
Also, quick correction: those go
she
for
sold it.
those go for like 300,000.
Yeah,
I'm thinking of a different
300
McLaren.
to 330.
That's so bizarre. Why would he buy that without a license? It's just odd.
It looks cool.
I know it's cool when you're trying to flex, but it's just odd. That's like buying buying you know, cakes, but you're celiac. You can't have gluten.
It's like buying a women's AP and not knowing about it.
and putting it on a right. No, but I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna hold judgment because 34 is big enough, and it's a beautiful watch. All right, thank you. Back to Kaceytron, who's been running her dang mouth and coming. AB's getting snacks. Oh, he's
sorry,
bringing the
yeah.
snack bag to the table.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Royal Gold.
The pretzels are coming out.
pretzels.
The all-knowing succubus knows you're watching, Ethan Klein.
Watching what? AB, one thing I will caution you about with those pretzels, they do cause my mouth to become extraordinarily
They dry you out.
Yeah.
They're gonna dry you
That
out.
with the Vyvanse is a dangerous combination. It's double dry.
Double dry. We'll get a beverage, man.
It's like a nun on Sunday.
Dry me right out.
A nun on Sunday.
I don't know where
you saying that
came- I
she's
don't know
wet
where
on
that
Monday?
came from.
Vulgar. Anyway, so she, after AB spoke up, had to go on record and attack him. She says, hearing people victimize themselves over criticism. Meanwhile, their boss is using his millions of dollars to do frivolous lawsuits and put others in financial ruin. I could literally be forced to foreclose and lose my home if I can't keep up with the legal fees. AB, you coward. And then Anisa is the ultimate.
I'm plotting.
She says, I love you, Casey. You're smart and you deserve so much more respect online. Casey, you know that she's making fun of you, right? When she says you're smart for no reason. Like, she can't help but be passive aggressive to other women, even when she's trying to compliment them.
Whatever.
And the proof of that is when Anisa sent that message to Olivia thinking that it was like altruistic and brave. And then when she sent it and we're like, this is the most passive aggressive, like mean girl coded. And so,
Moron.
but we all know Kaceytron is not bright. So
I don't know that. I don't know that.
What? That's like the first thing
I don't know a lot about Kaceytron.
I don't know what's her
Has to be.
IQ, okay? But her maybe
She's like a
maybe it's a
stoner
chick.
Autobot. That's
There's
what her
some
name
smart
sounds
stoners,
like.
you know?
Maybe it's all a gag, right? But like on face value, when she talks, I think people would automatically assume that she is not very bright. And so when Anisa leads with "you're smart," it's clear that she's insulting her.
No, you're right.
But anyway, I of course had a response to Kaceytron, which I thought was ironic that she's still referring to my lawsuit as frivolous, considering that they didn't even bother to respond with a motion to dismiss, which almost concedes by definition that
is the deadline for that?
It's gone. Yeah.
What?
They all missed the deadline. So
none of them did motion to dismiss.
So I might be getting the names wrong, or maybe a motion on the judgment on the pleadings,
like standard operating procedure.
It might be motion judgment on the pleadings. There's a motion you can file in the very beginning for frivolous lawsuits to say, "Hey, judge, this is so frivolous."
The anti-slap stuff.
It's not anti-slap. It's something else.
Oh, okay.
But none of them filed it, which is pretty much they're conceding.
They knew it wasn't going to work, so
yeah, they're conceding that it's not frivolous.
Well,
and I mean, I was expecting maybe Denims to file it, or somebody, but none of them did.
Very interesting.
So anyway, and also now Kaceytron, which I haven't spoke about yet, but now I'm going to talk about it. She's been trying to make settlement offers. You know, so I said, Kaceytron, you raised $44,000. You only offered me $17,000. This leaves $27,000 left. Under no circumstance have you paid your lawyer $27,000. So what were you planning on doing with the remaining money? You trying to catch a payday?
This is ridiculous.
I rejected her offer, obviously.
Right?
Because that's not nearly enough.
Whatever.
I mean, I don't have lawyers, so I know that they're expensive. There's no way that she's racked up 27 grand in legal fees yet.
They filed almost nothing. You saw the response. It was copy paste.
And now they didn't file this either.
It was
I guess that seems like a big stretch.
And also she's sharing an attorney with Denims. I bet she's spent maybe like a few grand so far, because they haven't had to file like a big meaty file yet, or whatever, motion. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you know, let's call a spade, right? So then she responds to me. She says, no, she didn't respond. She said this comment that really I thought was just so fucking gross and so disgusting that I was like, you know, I'm not settling. Something made me feel like I decided for no reason that I wanted to litigate this in court. I think the precedent is more important than the settlement, right? She says, it's so funny seeing all these foot fungi. I love that they think that's like an insult. It's so funny. The foot fungi feigning concern over my recreational drug use. Nobody's feigning concern. I spend less than a fraction of what privileged crybaby Starkiller does on DoorDash orders. To be fair to AB, I don't know where you live, but food in LA is extraordinarily expensive.
Where did you land in the competition when we
but also it was both of you guys. You're married.
Were you up? You were up there. Fair enough.
It wasn't. None of us came out looking great.
No, yeah. I was middle of the pack, which I guess I was happy to be in the middle.
I was pretty good.
Actually, Nate and Zach came out.
Yeah, they were very low.
Yeah.
What did you say, Nate? I'm sorry.
I believe he said I was pretty good. You were good, Nate. Right, Nate?
I'm just a progressive. I don't cook. I don't expect my wife to cook.
I don't cook. I don't clean.
I'm a progressive.
Right,
I don't
like Cardi
cook.
B said. I don't do that shit.
There's no trad wife in your house, okay? DoorDash is the only trad wife we need. Anyway, she says sorry he has a job and does well. Like, he can do whatever he wants with his money. Sorry you're broke and refuse to work because you don't make enough money doing Twitch. Like, get a fucking job.
What is this?
AB and Alina have jobs. They can spend their money on DoorDash.
I do find it funny, the narrative of me selling my soul for DoorDash, so.
What
it's all
what was
you
this
gave
in response to? Like she's saying, it's so funny seeing all the foot fungi.
She's just mad. She's just lashing out, I think.
Feigning concern over my recreational drug use. When did that happen? Like, what is the narrative?
Well, we've made fun of her.
We've made fun of her for being
stoner.
such a pothead, but it's just because it's funny.
I'm not concerned.
I don't judge you, Casey, for the weed smoking. I've never judged anybody for that.
I forget the number, but she smoked like I forget the exact number.
Yeah, it was like hilariously
It was
high.
like in the 40s.
It's fucking crazy,
right? So obviously that's funny. I'm not worried about you.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be. I mean, your loved one should be, frankly, just from a health perspective. But anyway, I don't care how much you smoke, as long as you save enough money to pay me. By the way, you know that a lot of that GoFundMe she raised, she's already spent buying pot. That's
Hopefully
why she
not
offered
27,000 of it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, 40 times in 2 hours. I mean, you know, weed is not cheap.
It's true.
All the still existing H3 fans are just showing how incredibly hypocritical they are. Why? What's hypocritical? She also said, and this is the part that really fucking pissed me off. I want to take the time to also say that I am praying for Olivia girl. I hope that during this mental health break, she can take the time to reflect on how she is devoid of morals and maybe get some.
Nice.
May I say, with all peace and love, Kaceytron, that whatever goodwill I had for you, whatever charity I had for you was like, oh, we're fun. She's funny. She's silly and whatever. She's broke and she's just an idiot and she's just a stoner idiot. I now see you as the malicious. It's so unfair that I can't say the B word. And the ladies.
Olivia wouldn't want you to.
Bitch.
Remember.
Facts.
That's true.
Facts.
That's why, and especially that's why I refrain.
Yeah,
Bitch.
there you go.
But you are a cruel, disgusting, fucking
Bitch.
Stop.
crone. I wouldn't say that. Who said that?
I don't even know who
Oliver
that is.
Tree, I think. Was Oliver Tree?
What did Oliver say?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Okay.
So I responded to this. I said, hey, Kaceytron, settlement's off the table. Good luck.
Oof.
I'm sure your attorney's going to be great. Stoked about that. Fuck you, you disgusting, evil piece of shit. You are fucked. You're cooked. How dare you speak against my friends like that? Especially Olivia, who's said she's on a mental health break, who quit the show, which is what you fucking scumbags wanted. And that's not enough?
Right.
I thought quitting the show was what made them all saintly. Made them all like, oh, great. Yeah, she's one of the good guys now. No, of course, it was never going to be enough.
Yep.
It was always just going to be a continued attack, continued attack, continued attack. Guess what? You can talk all the shit you want, but I'm going to be talking shit in court. Okay?
You shouldn't do that. You should be respectful in front of the judge.
Yeah.
Proverbial shit. Proverbial shit in court.
I finally responded to her. She made like 3 tweets about me. I finally responded. I sent it in Discord.
Let's take a look at Honest Abe.
That's what they call
in
me.
action. Sorry that happened to you. I believe the one time I spoke about you, all I said was you were funny. I'm so sorry for my vile tax. And I mean, that's the end of. That's really all it is, AB. At the end of the day, you really didn't ever speak badly about any of these people.
Mm-mm.
You know,
And they made
until
fun
very recently when they were like totally mask off.
Yeah, they made fun of me for it. And I forget who it was. It might have been Pope Diorio or maybe it was Papa Gut. But one of them said, why would you come for the guy who's sitting on the fence? Now you have to deal with 2 of them. It's true.
Oh, quit. Chad, I said quit in the... She's on a mental health break. I just say quit because that's what they've been saying. They want people to step away from the show, right? So she's not here. That's what they wanted. I'm not saying she quit. I'm just saying she's on a mental health break right now. To clarify. That's a saint. Olivia's a fucking saint. She literally did nothing wrong.
She never finished decorating, man.
She did nothing.
She kept telling me next week, I'm going to decorate that shelf for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Just never got around to it.
It's going to turn into a shrine. We love you, Olivia. We are all with you in spirit and hearts and minds. And This is the shrine of Olivia.
Olivia.
Also, she actually responded to my one about the settlements off the table. She says, I come from poverty, drug abuse, and domestic violence. So I'm sorry that I do that shit. What are you telling me? Okay, that sucks. I've had firearms pointed at me defending my mother from abuse. Privileged people like Ethan AB. Well, why are you trying to weaponize this horrible trauma you've been through against me for something you did? You stole my content maliciously. Remember? You wouldn't be getting sued if you didn't steal my content maliciously. Privileged people like Ethan AB will never know the violence of poverty. You don't know anything about my life. Yeah. Privileged.
Same.
I mean, me and AB are both self-made as it gets.
Facts.
Facts are facts.
You've only had a gun put to your head twice. Twice for me over the dumbest shit. One was a cell phone, and another time was
for
because
real?
Yeah, one was a cell phone, and the other time I bumped into a guy at the skating station.
And you got a gun pulled on you?
Yeah.
That's
one time
understandable.
one of the times the guy showed me the gun like this. The other one straight to my head over the cell
No
phone.
shit.
Yeah, I know. And my dumb ass at a young age was like, "What?
Are you okay?
If I would have died over a cell phone, I'd have been really pissed."
Yeah,
Wait, what do you mean
that's
over a
not a
cell
way
phone?
to
What
go.
happened?
So I had beef with this guy. We're at this get together at this girl's apartment, and then he came back. He's like, "One of you motherfuckers stole my cell phone." And he's like, "I bet it was you. You're a fucking cocky ass kid." I was like, "Oh." And then he fucking pulled out the gun. He's like, "Where the fuck's my phone?" Pointed at me, and this is what I did. Looking back, I wish I just like cried and said,
Did you have his phone?
No, I didn't have his fucking phone. I had a fucking Sidekick 3 at the time. I needed his fucking.
I would have said, I don't have the
Sidekick
phone.
3.
I don't have the phone.
Yeah,
It
fuck
was
that.
Jeff. I didn't have the phone.
Yeah.
It was Jeff.
Wasn't me.
Well, do you know who took the phone?
I think he maybe just lost it. I don't
He just
fucking
lost
know.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just tripping, huh?
I have one too.
A phone? I mean,
A
yeah.
time that you got a gun pointed at your head? When did that happen?
Then still don't have them in stock, but I saw everybody just like all the employees were stocking stuff, so I was just like, go get
iPhones?
it.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Then
Fuck are you
before
talking
work,
about, dude?
Stop,
around
stop,
9
stop.
Shut up!
Stop,
Shut
stop.
up, Nate!
You need to get
Shut
more
up!
sleep. I don't know what's going on at your house. I know you have a newborn baby. You need to get more sleep. We need to do
spinning
something
really
because
fast,
you're delirious. You could stop talking now, Nate.
Why is she so bothered by that?
Please stop. Okay? We
Sorry,
have limited
boss.
time.
I'm
I've
just
got a lot
so
to get
tired.
to. Oh my god, bro. Nate, are you getting enough sleep?
Not really, if I'm being honest.
Okay, well, we got to do something about it.
Yeah. Well, the baby keeps me up at night. She wakes up a few times.
Have you considered just letting her just not get here? Well, at a certain point, that is what.
He knows he can't talk.
I'm making myself laugh with me talking, bro.
say nothing if you.
I can't even fucking talk anymore without fucking laughing. Just the idea that this gonna be played later. is
Well, at a certain,
fucking
I think
killing
it's
me.
you're at the point pretty close where the baby could sleep through the night, right?
I can't have a conversation with you right now.
What's on your finger?
A little lizard.
Oh, why are you wearing a lizard?
Just go back to the show, bro.
Oh, now you don't want the attention. You yakking it up the whole show. Now,
all morning.
No, he got upset at me because he's like, "Why aren't you upset about it?" And I was like, "I don't know, because I don't know her."
okay, stop. So she says, "What Ethan? Wait, okay. What Ethan is doing with his millions is class warfare to silence criticism. It's literally like the most basic form of IP enforcement. I'm literally just protecting my intellectual property. A video that I spent months on, worked on that video more than any video I ever have, single-handedly building a piece of art from scrap with my hands. Okay, and you stole it.
You call it a piece of art?
Yes, I do. You know how Michelangelo used to say,
Oh my God, you're not.
let me. He would look at a slab of marble and say, the sculpture is in there. I just need to like get it out. It's already there. That's kind of what I do with my videos.
You're just like Michelangelo, for real.
Do you feel that way about all your videos? They're all different pieces of art?
No,
No.
definitely not. That one is a masterpiece, in my opinion. It is. It really is a great video. So yeah, I mean, you've had a gun to your head twice, so Kaceytron really needs to back the fuck off. Also, I'm pretty sure you did come from it seems like raised in some pretty impoverished situations.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, that's why me and my siblings are so different. My dad, like when I was born, my dad was still working at a gas station during the day and going to school at night. It wasn't. My dad was studying civil rights law, and he graduated right before 9/11, and we live in Dearborn, so there's a bunch of Muslims and Arabs there. So his career kind of took off pretty fast. So me and my siblings had like really different childhoods. But yeah.
Well, who's better adjusted, you or them?
I don't know. We're all fucked up in our own way. Love them though.
Love them.
What?
We all got issues, man. Anyway, Kaceytron, glad to see you. You're doing great, sweetheart. You're doing great, sweetie. Look, I'm sorry all that traumatic stuff happened to you, but that doesn't mean you get to steal shit because you have trauma, right? Like, I'm sorry. That's just not how the world works. Let's do our sponsor, and then we just keep slamming.
Yes, thank you. Look at you.
I
was just about to say that.
I'm on my shit.
Amazing.
Wow.
Thank you to Sundays for Dogs, man. Sundays for the dogs.
Sundays is for the dogs.
I love partnering with Sundays for Dogs.
Tell me why.
Well, first of all, it's delicious. It's human grade food for dogs. And I don't try it, and I'll tell you why. I could try it, but it smells like absolute ass. Which is why my dogs love it.
There you go.
The stinkier, the better. That's what I read online when I was trying to feed
Quartz
Shredder during his renal.
They primarily, that's their main sense. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense.
Yeah. It's not overbearing, too. It's perfect.
Smells like dog food.
Yeah, you have to put your nose in the bag, but Rocky loves it.
Dude, I have a whole big different array of dog foods. And sometimes I give them different ones. But when I want them to eat, I give them this one. And it's so easy to to serve. It comes in these little like beef jerky looking pellets, and they're this really fun texture, and they just eat them up, man. It's clean, it's easy, you don't have to store it in the fridge or anything. It's fresh dog food from human grade ingredients, 100% meat, muscle, organs, and superfoods. Zero synthetics or artificial preservatives. It's vet formulated, and it's made in the United States of America. God bless her. Take a look at the food and show it up close. Let's do that. That's what I like to do. Can we get a bag of Sundays? Or did we all pilfer it? This is what healthy dog food looks like here, guys. For real. Thank you, AB. Ooh. Oh, this is a fish one, I think. But this is what it looks like. And it's like... It looks like... It just looks like... This is almost empty because my dogs are crushing it every time they're here. But it just looks like a nice, healthy, tasty meal. And they love it. They have fun with it. They're healthy. Healthy dogs are... Most healthy dog foods are frozen, messy, and kind of a hassle. But with this, you don't need to keep freezer space. You don't need to thaw it out. And you don't need to cook it, okay? Sunday skips all that. It's shelf stable. It's made with cleaner ingredients. And you can scoop it straight from the bag. You don't have to make any sacrifices to feed your dog well, right? There's all the reasons in the world, but I'll give you an even better one. Give your dog the chance to try Sundays and watch them fall in love, and therefore you also falling in love. 50% off your first order at Sundays at sundaysfordogs.com/H3show. Yeah, I said it. 50% off your first order.
Wow.
Dog owners rejoice. You can get that probably for cheaper than you getting your normal kibble or whatever you're feeding them with that 50% discount. So you give you a chance to get it cheaper, see how great it is, and to get you and your dog hooked on this great product. 50% off your first order at sundaysfordogs.com/H3show, or use my code H3show at checkout, guys. Thank you to our wonderful sponsors over at Sundays for Dogs. Yeah, I got 4 dogs now, and the feeding dynamic gets so weird. I swear, all my dogs have eating disorders. And Chief is like the most crazy eater ever. He eats fast, a lot, all the time. And
how's it? What's his disorder then?
He's the most normal eater.
Yeah, it just
But
sounds like a dog.
Olive got infected with whatever this weird routine. Like the three of them play like musical chairs with each other's bowls. And then Olive doesn't eat till everybody finishes, so she wants to clean everybody else's bowl.
Huh.
Right?
Interesting.
And I don't know. They're so weird. So that's why Sundays is really good, because sometimes you're just like, guys, I want you to eat and not fuss.
Just go back to the show, bro.
I am. I am, Nate. I don't need your permission.
A little lizard.
Little lizard. Okay. Shout out this brave, beautiful soul. Oh, yeah, this is... So I kind of mentioned I'm bringing the fight back to TikTok, guys. And I love these videos, and I want to encourage everybody in the H3 family to get out there on TikTok, show support to these videos, post videos. Now is the time to fight this war. We have to show people that we are not the crazy psychopath community that they think we are.
I read this morning that that the White House has announced that they have a deal that will be finalized this Friday for TikTok to be sold.
So it is getting there.
Something seems to be happening. This week is the week of the deadline.
So China's going to lose.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what the White House is saying. They say things that aren't true a lot, so we'll see what happens. But supposedly, because I think Trump's meeting with Xi on Friday, and they're supposed to finalize the deal in that meeting. So we'll see.
So I know the deal that they were floating is that they want an American company to buy it, or they were going to shut it down.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not buying it.
Well, you don't have enough money, trust me.
No, that's not what I meant. But like, I don't think it's gonna happen. No way. They've been pushing it for so long.
Wait, what are you saying? You don't think is going to happen? The sale or the blocking
I don't think,
of it? You think just nothing's?
I think it's just going to be as is. You know,
I think it's going to get sold.
They've been saying that for years.
TikTok.
I don't know why they're
company,
not.
big deal. These things take a long time.
Yeah, I think things take a long time, and they've kind of just a lot of crazy shit's been happening that's kind of like drawn attention away from that. But
TikTok
we'll see.
I mean,
we'll see soon.
Yeah.
But anyway, shout out to Hannah the herbivore.
I don't have bad energy. My energy is
H3 fans have bad energy? Oh, really? This is really us.
pristine. I have beautiful, enlightened, perfect, radiant energy. Your energy's fucked up, girl. Talk to the hand. I don't.
True. It's so nice to see chat sections where it's like family friendly, right? So let's show support. Let's get out there, and I'll show you what I've been up to, kind of where my head's been at.
The Hannah Wino?
AB also wants to shout out this channel for speaking nice about the.
Oh yeah. So when I was ending my stream the other day, I was like I just raid random channels, and I was like, I'm waiting for the day someone says, "Oh fuck that guy, he works for H3." As soon as I said that, I rated this channel, and she was like freaking out. She's like, "Oh, that's my favorite podcast. I love them so much. I watch them all the time before I sleep."
Love.
So I just wanted to show some love.
We love them. What are they doing though? That looks gnarly.
She was doing some sort of cooking thing, I believe, but her Twitch name is Firefox100.
So
sorry, Firewall Fox 100.
So if you're looking for some wholesome, non-terroristic content on Twitch that is H3 friendly, go on and check. Well, actually, I'm not familiar with her content, so I can't say for sure she's terroristic free. She might be, but chances are, if she's a fan of this show, she's not. Oh no. Yeah, I know. Firewall Fox 100.
Firewall Fox 100. Yeah.
This is like a compilation. She's a gamer girl.
I think she's a little bit of everything.
She got the lighting. She got the gamer chair.
She has the razor chair.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Does it come up the part with where she says about you?
No.
Oh.
I just linked her channel. I didn't know it was gonna go to this. Yeah.
So go check her out, guys. We love it. We love it all. Yes, sir. Shout out to this
Yes, I have a list of shout-outs. My second one is for a girl with a microphone. Thank you so much. She made a kudos board for me and Lena.
Wait, is that A or 4?
Huh?
Am I an A or 4?
Are you on A or 4?
Yeah. Where's the girl with the microphone clip?
Oh, there's no clip. I just want to shout her out and just say thank you. She put together a card from the audience to show me and Lena love. It was very sweet. And Olivia, thank you so much. That was honestly so kind. It really meant the world. So thank you.
She's such a sweet, great person. I love girl with the microphone. Her commentary is great. She's super smart.
She
very
is.
funny.
I told her once there was some drama. I forget what it was, but I watched her timeline to help bring me up to speed, and she was very organized and clear. So shout out.
Right, and she's also gay.
Shout the fuck out.
Which we love.
Gay.
We love the gay. We love them. So yeah, she's the best. She really is.
Doesn't that mean you're gay?
If she's gay, yes, it does mean she's gay.
That means
Literally.
you're gay.
So I have I'm bringing the fight back to TikTok, and my plan is to do this kind of one at a time. Now I know these kind of long TikToks, I guess, don't get a lot of views, or I don't know what the TikTok meta is right now. I haven't posted on TikTok in like 2 years, but what it is good is that anybody who needs to reference this video can share it, can go here, and I'm gonna make a bunch of these one at a time. The only problem with this one is the audio is fucking horrible because I have a 5-year-old phone. And when am I getting the new one? On Friday?
I believe it comes out the 19th. Yeah, I believe that's Friday.
So I was like, well, I should just wait for the new phone to make one of these, even though I don't really want to.
Mm-hmm.
You think I should wait or just make one? Well, you guys can see how the quality of it. But anyway, here it is.
Ethan Klein.
I'm going to play it for you because I think it's well made and I think it really does a good job of explaining. Some of you guys might actually appreciate this explanation.
Here. Most of you on TikTok have
the audio is horrific. It's horrific.
Seen videos.
Well, I can get one of those things I talk into, right? That would sound a lot better.
Yeah, I have one of those you could use until you get your phone.
Everybody, Ethan Klein.
Yeah, if I could get my hands on one of those, I think it'd be cool. But anyway, here it is.
Here. Most of you on TikTok have probably seen videos about how I'm a Zionist, I'm a Jewish supremacist, I'm Islamophobic, that I support Israel's actions in Gaza, and many more claims. I want you to know that these claims are not true, and over the next couple of months, I plan to prove that to you guys. My goal is to address them one at a time, so if you think I'm trying to dodge or avoid any specific claims about me, just know that it's coming, and bear with me because, there's only so much I can cram into one video, and I want to keep it focused.
Pretty cool. But anyway, here,
15-year-old dormant Reddit account was recently discovered, and people went through everything there, all my posts, all my comments, to find anything offensive or embarrassing that I had written there. And there's a lot of things I want to address about this account, but I'm going to start with just this one meme here. Here you can see a meme that shows Europeans walking upright and going through normal evolution. And then in Israel, it shows the apes, the monkeys, and the humans walking together as one. And people concluded that this was a racist meme about Palestinians. I left one comment on this that just said, "This is accurate." People understandably jumped to the conclusion that it was a racist meme. And frankly, I understand why, right? I mean, without the context and just as it is, it does look very racist and very bad. But I can tell you with evidence that that is simply not true. The meme was never meant to talk about Arabs or Palestinians or anything racist at all. In comments made before and after the meme was posted, me and the OP were talking about Israelis, specifically the Haredi, which are the ultra-Orthodox sect of Judaism, who we agreed are ruining the country. And the OP also mentions Israel Katz, an Israeli politician that was lobbying at the time to expand West Bank settlements, which is something that I've always stood against. Palestinians or Arabs are not brought up one time in this thread or in this conversation at all. Upon examination, it's very clear that we're not talking about Palestinians or Arabs, but about Israeli society. And if you comb through the entire post history of this very old account, which many have done, you won't find language that is anti-Arab in any of it. In fact, quite the opposite. Here's a comment from 14 years ago from this account that says, I don't agree with Israeli Zionism or West Bank settlements. This is from 14 years ago. I have been consistent on this, and I have zero incentive to lie, because this account, when I made this account, I was a nobody and I didn't expect anyone to ever read it. If my opinion changed at all since then, it would be that I'm more radical, because I've been horrified by the ongoing Israeli campaign to ethnically cleanse all of Gaza, which I absolutely am opposed to, I'm horrified by, and I support the Palestinian people and their right to self-determination. From my Instagram on May 15th, 2021, which is well over 2 years before October 7th. I'll read it for you. The Israeli government is making me sick. Even if Hamas is operating out of civilian buildings, it doesn't justify the total destruction of that building. It's inhumane. Netanyahu is a piece of shit warmonger and needs to go. As a dual citizen, I love Israel and the Israeli people. They deserve a government that actually believes in peace and not force and violence. The ultra-right Jewish settlers are among the greatest provocateurs in the world. They are shameless and hateful, fueled by religious zeal and enabled by the Israeli government. I wish the settling and repossession of Palestinian land would stop. I wish the bombing in Gaza would stop. Gazans deserve to live a life free of fear. For all the crimes Hamas has committed, we must always remember that they are not Palestine. The Israeli government holds all of the power, and it's on them to stop the violence and show a true willingness for peace. And as you can see here, I'm also talking about the ultra-right conservative movement, which is what that meme was meant to be about. And even now, if you visit Hassan's Tiltify page, in which, he raised well over $1 million for Gazan aid, which was a great thing, you can see that I'm still number 8 on the top charts of biggest donations to the cause. Why would I give $6,500 to a cause I didn't care about? Besides this, I've supported other charities as well, and I've easily donated over $10,000 to help the people in Gaza. Over the years, I've repeatedly called what's happening in Gaza a genocide. I've said that West Bank settlers are valid military targets, which is pretty radical, by pretty much anyone's standard. And living in Israel, I can say with the distinct honor that I voted against Netanyahu 2 times. The reason I chose this specific meme to start from is because it's been showed to me as an example of like a line that I crossed that just was the last straw for people about how overtly racist I am. And so I wanted to come here and explain this first of the many things I would like to explain to hopefully give you more context for what is going on here. Now, I want to acknowledge that the scope of this video is extremely narrow, and I don't expect anybody to forgive me based on this one video. But what I do want to do is rebuild the trust and show you guys piece by piece that the things being said about me are just simply not true. Anyway, I really hope, thanks for watching, at the very least. And I will continue to post. And until then, I'll see you in the next one.
So, I think the next ones will be shorter because there's less like explaining that I have to do because I was gone for 2 years and. But anyway, I think it didn't get as many. Listen, my account's been dormant for a while. It has 200,000 views, so.
I think that's great. You had an account you weren't using. You just uploaded, and that's a long video. Like, the most important thing is watch time. So a lot of people don't even know who the fuck you are or what's going on, so they're just gonna skip. So I think that's great for that video, and I commend you for stepping in the lion's den. You can't open TikTok without getting a bunch of hate.
It's insane.
H3 hate videos. So I commend you for that, and I also commend you for the fact that I think you genuinely you weren't just attacking anyone on the opposition. You said you were basically willing to clarify some stuff and willing to learn. At least that's what I got out of it.
Thank you, AB. Mm-hmm. So my hope is that I can chip away at people, piece by piece. I was thinking, do you think I should post this to my other social medias? I really don't care about them at all. It's worth it if I could get anybody who's like a detractor to see this.
Maybe on Instagram, on Reels.
Main feed though, otherwise no one sees it.
Yeah.
Twitter would be base. and black pilled and red pilled, all the pills.
I'm being eviscerated on Twitter right now. I don't know Twitter.
But I would turn off replies because just not to give that. Yeah. That's the one place I would do it because these people are just treacherous demons there.
Yeah.
I love Twitter for that. Twitter shows all kinds of fucking and sucking and chaos.
It's true.
Whoa.
That's a lot. Okay.
I'm getting fucked in every hole.
A dick in briefs.
Anyway, I posted. This one's really short.
If you consider yourself a gun
By the way, people are like,
control
why so close to your face? Because the microphone is so fucking dog shit that if it's not right in front of my mouth, you can't. It just sounds like a bad radio. It's so bad.
activist, and you find yourself cheering on the assassination of Charlie Kirk, then you are the problem. Being a principled activist means staying true to the whole point of the cause. The point is to reduce gun violence. Everybody has a right to not be shot when they go outside. Even the people.
What?
If you consider yourself
okay,
a
anyway,
gun
you get
control,
the idea. So we're working on it, you know. So anyway, so that's what's going on there. All right, you ready? Oh shit! So it's 2. Are you sure we shouldn't just have a mic?
I'm sure we should do this first.
Okay, all right.
We need to go to this street.
So Denims responds to blackmailing allegations. Uh-oh. Denims heard what you said about her, AB.
No,
She's not happy. The girl who always self-owns herself in every clip.
You have maybe 1 or 2 memories.
I'm sure is going to have a epic comeback. All right, here it is.
You want funny things. I'll give you stuff to laugh about.
This is the clip where this is what I was referencing when I said blackmail. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, dude. I've got a lot of jokes about you. And if that's the road you want to take, we can go down that road, man.
Yeah.
We can go down that road.
That's a straight up threat. Is she talking to you?
Yeah. We could go get into her video.
No, I want to see this because it's fucking disgusting.
She watches this actually.
She does. So if that's the case, then we can do birds with one stone type of situation. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, even here 4 months ago, Denim casually threatens AB. It's there's no denying it, right? Like,
well, that's the whole point of this stream. She's trying to prove that she wasn't, and that's not what she was referring to.
The shame is that, like, I know you guys choose to see the best in everybody, which is why this whole situation developed. But of course, it just sucks that these people ended up being the scumbags that many of us suspected they were. And like, they used whatever openness and proximity they used to you. And the second that it became opportunistic to fucking weaponize it and to hurt you. It's just fucked up, man. They're just demons. They're just disgusting demons.
Yeah, and just a friendly reminder: I've never even messaged Denims. I've never talked to Denims once.
What is she reacting to? What did you say that pissed her off?
Well, she's reacting to us talking about it on the podcast. I have a timestamp, but when I said that Anisa's friends blackmailed me or insinuated that they had something on me, I mentioned Denims and Millhouse.
So here's the clip.
Please know everything, but you don't give a fuck. What did you do when I opened up to you? You ran your mouth to everyone and allowed every one of your stupid fucking friends to fucking threaten me. You allowed Denims to threaten me. You fucking allowed when she insinuated that she knew something.
We just saw it. You did. You did that. Oh my, she's the worst, bro. Straight ventriloquist dummy. Who's the dummy? You heard that bit? That's Hassan and Herb. Who's the dummy?
Yes. Yeah, I've heard.
Jeff Dunham, anybody? Great American comedian.
How the fuck would she know anything? I've never spoken a word to Denims. I've never exchanged a DM with Denims.
Dude, I swear to God, these people, like, they make shit up in their brain about, like, how evil I am. And, like,
they make shit up in their brain? Where else are we going to think? Genius?
Honestly, spoiler alert, she should have just said that she was blackmailing me because her reasoning for saying this is so funny.
AB, she looked into a camera and said children don't form memories, so it's okay to abuse them.
Right.
Like, we're talking about Denims. Mm-hmm. She's the biggest idiot, self-owning moron. She is literally a walking self-own.
I'm a fucking bitch.
Hey, you're stealing her whole flow right now, just so you know, covering your face like that. That's half her content.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. And laugh.
Chill
there.
with that.
I'm just doing everything that these people think I'm doing when in reality I'm not doing anything. You know the clip of me threatening him?
Yeah.
Here it is. Denims casually threatens AB.
Yeah.
Please watch. Everyone buckle in. This is going to be a bumpy ride.
You know, she's doing an Anisa right now. Look at what a great person I am. I didn't do what they're accusing me of, and then shows evidence of her doing exactly what she's being accused of.
And by that I mean the most lukewarm ride you've ever ridden.
This is in reaction to you hitting the button, and then when it came back, I was laughing.
That's it?
Not only that, I have it timestamped actually. I don't know if we should watch it before or after, but I clarified that I was laughing at the way in which you hit the button because you like fucking slammed it. I've never seen you hit the button like that. We were all laughing, but yeah.
Well, let's watch it after.
Mm-hmm.
This was, by the way, after Ethan Klein had buttoned while talking about me, and then AB was laughing his ass off.
You don't even know what I said. You don't know what I said. There was a button.
Ethan Klein made a probably crass joke about me, buttoned and said, no, I don't want to share that with everyone. And AB was laughing his ass off about it. He's like, oh, that shit was really funny, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
guess what? I'm a funny guy.
I'm funny.
Yeah, the people around me laugh all the time. I'm funny. They can't help it. I'm a professional. Okay?
And I love how she's trying to prove I'm a liar by literally just making up shit. I never said that was so funny. I said, I'm laughing at how you hit the fucking button. Why did I say that? Because I was worried about you saying some shit like this.
Well, there it is.
Funny things. I'll give you stuff to laugh about, dude. I've got a lot of jokes about you. And if that's the road you want to take, we can go down that road, man.
Obvious threat.
We can go down that road.
The road's Denim Street.
Yeah.
He had said this.
She feels right at home.
Sorry, accidental. You don't want the smoke, man.
Girl, you are so incapable of providing smoke on anyone. The only person you provide smoke on is yourself. You're your biggest fucking dominator. You're the one that's always burning your own self. Smoke. Self-immolation.
Yeah. Do you think I was actually afraid of you going... That's what I was afraid of? I was afraid of your crazy fucking commentary, your comedic genius. I was afraid of... That's embarrassing.
Her
I was
smugly
afraid of
laughing
this.
at you without saying anything.
Yeah, what the fuck do you think I was afraid of?
Obviously, the insinuation is that she has potentially embarrassing or whatever information about you that she could leak. Mm-hmm. Obvious, right? Obvious.
You don't. I mean, you seem to think insulting people is really funny. I'm
you
sure
don't even
you'll
know
find...
what I said. It wasn't even, you didn't even see it.
And also, she says many times that she never said anything about me. I never said anything about her. Again, this is snark brain. Like, you're making this reality of who I am when I haven't said shit about you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would find it just as funny if, people did it to you too, right?
Okay.
I don't know. Guys, I threatened to make jokes about him.
You're being obtuse.
And I just remembered, it wasn't only here. It was on Twitter as well. You insinuated that I knew something. And now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I was afraid of the jokes. She spits fire.
Right, and since they were all kind of telling each other everything behind your back, then it's a plausible, right, that she might have something that could potentially be embarrassing that was part of a private conversation. Mm-hmm. So
does she? So all bets are off now. Do we get to hear the jokes? Let's hear it.
Oh, Dan, it's yes.
Oh,
we have
excited.
to take it. We have to take it slow because it is.
Okay.
She goes in.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Let's hear the joke.
Not on Honest Abe. Nobody goes after Honest Abe.
And actually, if we just in the doc, can we show this real quick? It's under the timestamps. This I right here. This is.
I want to watch this a little bit more.
Okay.
Wow, great commentary.
Long.
Why
Holy
does
shit.
anybody... Okay, I'm not even going to ask.
I'm a
10
moron.
seconds straight.
You're so unserious.
That's her commentary. So
We are
unserious.
so unserious, dude. Like, this is so unserious. And do you want to know why?
She does this thing where she will never substantially comment because she's too fucking dumb. Because when she attempts to substantially comment, she says shit like kids can't remember trauma.
Yeah.
So she just talks in generalities like, we are so dumb. Can you believe this? This is so funny. Ha ha ha. I'm just going to laugh. That's it. That's the extent of her commentary.
I said that. Again, he was laughing his ass off about presumably a very crass joke that Ethan Klein was making about me that he had to
No, you didn't hear it.
button for. And this was shortly after he put out the most AB put out the most pathetic losery video. And I really wanted to watch it with
I
you
was
guys.
initially-
And out of respect for him, I didn't watch it because
She
it was
wheezes
so...
a lot, by the way. You'll hear a lot of like faint.
All right, so I'm moving on from this to this one here. Timestamp of AB clarifying why he was laughing. So she didn't even bother to, or she didn't care.
This is right after the button, yeah.
Funniest delivery.
Goes down on this one. I don't know how much got cut. I'll read the last part again.
That was the funniest delivery you've ever had about hitting the button.
She deserves no grace
Not
from
even
me.
what you said, just the oh fuck it, and you hit the button. Not even what you said, just the way you
she
hit
said
the
you
button.
really insinuated
I
that.
gave Ethan
That's
the,
it.
The problem maybe is that you're here with me.
Right.
Problem is your boss is making fun of her, and you know, you can't be friends with her, and yeah.
Sure, but really, really mad about it.
So we could get back on Twitch now. The whole thing is gold. The whole
So
thing.
Anisa sends a message to where are we at here? One over here.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Did you close the Twitch tab? It's all just gold.
Which what? Which leak?
3A. But you closed it, so you have to go back to where you were.
Didn't we just watch this?
Yeah, but I'm
to
saying
keep going. in the
Keep
clip.
going. That's what I'm
Please
saying.
don't watch.
Everything, but
Wait.
you don't give a fuck. What did you do when I opened up to you?
This clip?
You ran
Just-
your mouth to everyone and allowed Yeah, just
Okay.
fast forward past
Ethan Klein was making about me that he had to button for. And
where he can get away
Right.
with doing these types of things.
This
And
good?
not deal with any type of
this
repercussions.
is what she was
All right,
gonna.
bud. This is what she was gonna drop. This
Say
is
bu-
what she was threatening with. She was gonna make fun of how cringe I am. In this video I made responding to Bad Empanada. This was her big threat. It was about this. And now I'm gonna be a victim of how she was going to tear into me.
Towel
Gloves
42 coming through again, the greatest benefactor. We're so grateful to Towel 42.
Towel 42?
For
Are they
the
back?
50 gifties.
Oh my god.
Yep. Please consider becoming a member, by the way.
You're welcome.
Wednesday episodes are full-fledged episodes just for members every week. People are loving it. People are enjoying it. It's never been a better time to be a member. And because of you guys, you make this whole show possible. You make this whole thing sustainable. You make it so we don't have to worry about the swings in popularity or support or whatever it is. So you guys make it all happen.
Sounds pretty cool to me.
It does. Thank you guys. They sound really cool, all of them.
Hi, genocide era.
I'm trying to find the part where he says, like, I'm not scared of you. Guys, this is the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. I found it. This is what I really wanted to watch with you guys, and I chose not to out of respect for him because it was so cringe and embarrassing that I thought it was mean to watch it.
Oh,
I thought it
this
was mean to
it.
watch a video he
She's
made
about to eviscerate
himself.
me.
where
Mind
his
you,
voice is
what
fuck-
I'm about to say, they all love to say that Bad Empanada, he just trolls. Only Ethan's getting upset by it. That's what he does. He just trolls. He just makes CPS merch joking about his kids being taken away. This is real fucking bait, what I'm doing to Bad Empanada. I know what the fuck I'm doing. He responded to this, and what did I do to his response? I fell asleep watching it on stream. I gave him a makeover on ASOS when I reacted to his reaction. And that is fucking trolling.
Sorry, you gave him a what?
Yeah, made him talking about me. I'm like, you're not,
No, you said you gave him a makeover?
I gave him a makeover. I went on ASOS and I picked out some clothes for him.
You bought
He
clothes?
left me alone ever since, and I'm kind of mad because it was fun.
Well, was it good advice? Maybe he.
I did. Yeah, maybe he bought
Did
the
you
clothes.
buy shit or you just went there?
No, I just went there.
Just advice? I mean, I'm kind of interested.
Kind of curious what you put together.
He's
for
kind of helpless. I don't think a change of wardrobe was going to help that guy at all. Right?
Yeah.
Fucking shaking. A pre-recorded video he made while he's trying to pretend to be hard, pretend like he's from the streets. About
Gun
how
twice.
unafraid
Gun
he is.
at the head. Gun pulled twice, Denims.
The street thing she's talking about is another thing, because as much as you think Bad Empanada is the troll, I'm the fucking troll. I love fucking with the Smart. I think I'm the only person more fucked up than the Smart because I love fucking with them. I'm fucked in the head.
Oh. He's fucked in the head, guys.
Is a bad empanada.
Okay, let me be clear about this. Listen here, you dumbass. You fucking moron. You have no authority. You have no power. You have no leverage. You're nothing but a little bitch hiding behind the internet talking shit. You do nothing but dox and harass people. I don't know who you're talking to. You don't know where I'm from. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not intimidated by you. Your tactics are so hilarious to me. I find
I was so afraid.
No, not pause. I'm waiting for the big
cringe
joke.
that people fall for your shit of trying to act like the Joker. And anytime you get any sort of pushback, you want to cry like a little baby and play victim and pearl clutch. It's hilarious. I will be suing this person. I'm doing this. Fuck you. Go cry about it, you little bitch. And I'm just going to start it on you. Oh, and by the way, don't get too excited. This is going to be the one and only time I respond to you. I've tried to stay quiet for so long because people said this dude was insane. He's a pussy. And I've learned that pretty clearly throughout these past couple months.
I think she stole your content. I think you have grounds for a copyright lawsuit. This is not transformative. Sorry, smiling and covering your mouth and face. Fair.
I'm spinning a tale. She knows.
You're right.
She knows the value of tension and release in comedy.
Thank you so much. You're
There's
right.
a big build-up. There's a big build-up.
Like Jeff Dunham, she has comedic chops.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
a
nervous.
dummy.
I'm waiting.
Pushback. She hit me with one hand. I can't take two hands. Two hands over the mouth.
You did
this. He just makes up shit. Anything he can because he's
Hey,
a coward.
Nate, can we pull a reaction, like square, that we can put Denims in? You know what I mean?
I could download that.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Just to pop her on screen anytime.
Not really.
You're a
if I'm
fucking
being honest.
coward. You're a joke. And I love knowing that you're going to see this footage and have a little bitch fit and cry and scream and threaten and post your Instagram stories. Oh, I'm so afraid. Let me show you what I said in response to this. You'd be dealt with directly. Who the fuck are you, you little shit?
You think
this
I don't
is my
know what I'm
response
doing?
to the Reddit post where I initially saw his community post. Laughed my ass off. The only thing this dude could do that scares me is breathe his shit-smelling breath near my face. Just another prime example of how disingenuous nut jobs like this are.
Anytime you would like to comment.
I think, hold on.
I swear to God, if you watch her, you know exactly what I'm saying. She will never comment substantially. She just sits there and smiles and laughs smugly, like I know, like I'm thinking like the ultimate comeback, but I'm not even gonna say it because we all know.
Yeah, it's so embarrassing.
I'm not gonna say it. It's not even. We all know.
I think she was just about to cook.
Yeah,
Dude, you're not him. His like voice is wavering. He's like, "Who do you think you are? I'm not afraid of you, bad banana." It's like, dude, come on.
Is that?
Like, you were a soft, pretty boy. It's not working.
she
I'm
called you
sorry.
pretty.
Okay.
She thinks I'm pretty though.
That's kind of
A man
based,
with
I
a
guess.
pretty ass bedroom like that. I'm sorry, dude.
Thank you.
Bro, you're making me uncomfortable. Sounds like she has a psychosexual obsession with you. It's getting creepy. I'm creeped out, guys. What is she thinking about your bedroom, dude? Oh my God.
Just not scary. You are not scary. You are not scary enough. You are not hard enough. You are not from the streets enough to be talking about how like, I'm not scared of you, bad banana. I'm putting my foot down. And that's what I was gonna do. That was the serious threat. That I was like, I feel bad making fun of him that
Wait, that
hard.
was it?
I feel bad, dude.
What a pathetic loser.
That was it?
Yeah.
This is what she.
I'm gonna play a video and not even comment on it.
Holy shit.
Well, there's more.
She goes, "Oh, that's how you want to play? I've got jokes, bro. You should be afraid." It's like I'm gonna play a video clip and not give any commentary. It must be a peaceful existence to go through life and be this dumb.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah. My voice, to her defense, does get shaky sometimes. I think it's part of a side effect of the Vyvanse. It does dry out my mouth. So maybe that's why. At least I'm telling myself that's why. But
I
maybe
didn't
I
hear
should just do
anything.
this from now on. And I don't have to worry about it whenever I'm responding to people.
Do like this?
You know, like I feel like I feel like I'm kicking a puppy.
Yeah, I
making
bet you
fun of
do.
him,
I
you
bet
know?
you and all your fucking friends did. Yeah, it does feel like kicking a puppy when I'm not fighting back and you just have free reign to shit on me. Well, it's not going to feel like that anymore.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually do get together and kick up puppies.
You think so?
I think her, Denims, Kaceytron, Hassan.
You're telling me
Taylor
right
Lorenz,
now
They go on the weekend, Sunday when Hassan takes the day off, or I don't know if he takes it off on Sunday anymore. But they'll go over to Hassan's house. They have a puppy and they fucking kick it back
in a
and
circle?
forth. Yes, kickball with a puppy. It's disgusting.
I can't believe they do that.
It's disgusting that they do that. Allegedly. And allegedly,
wait.
There's no one alleged it. No one alleged it.
But dude,
Nobody alleged it. It's a joke.
like you're gonna come out here and be like, she's making serious threats about me. Meanwhile.
God, stop.
Meanwhile. Okay. All right.
She bailed.
Oh, okay. All right.
She was about to do commentary and then she bailed. She got a little brave and she's like, nah, watch
Threats
this.
about me. Meanwhile.
Here it comes.
Okay. All right.
Never mind.
Oh, okay. All right. Moving on.
Moving on. You were just about to say something.
She's gonna say maybe it's coming.
She said moving on.
Meanwhile. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Moving on.
Nice.
He literally trails off.
Ventrilo. I think this is one of the best disses I've thought about in a long time. Ventriloquist dummy. It's so accurate. It's so hard hitting that it's gotta hurt. It has to hurt. It's just so hard hitting.
Why do they all look like this? Yeah. No, I've been convinced for a while.
You know,
but why do they all look like this? Why do they need to have rosy ass cheeks and
super creepy ass faces?
Yeah,
I don't know.
You know what's accurate? I wish we could show it, but it got claimed. I checked it. But there's a Key and Peele sketch where there's every time someone says something, the other guy goes, anyways. And the guy's like, anyways, what? And he goes, whatever. And he's like, give me an opinion. He like grabs him by the head. He's like, give me an opinion on fucking anything. And the guy can't. It's spot on Denims. If you know the sketch I'm referring to, or if you don't, look it up. That is 100% fucking Denims. It's a crime that I can't show it.
Oh, God. And I like this comparison, too, because she, like ventriloquist dummies, is very creepy. Ooh, I called her creepy. All right, so are we watching more?
Oh, yes, please. She just started roasting my ass.
Okay.
I want to sizzle like a piece of bacon.
Let's keep watching, shall we?
Maybe we spoke too soon.
Let's keep watching.
Sure, let's keep watching.
There was a couple other things that were really funny for me that I really wanted to show you guys. Okay.
Oh no.
I'm excited I'm excited for more biting commentary.
Mm-hmm.
As you literally just steal people's content. And you're like, trust me, this makes them look dumb. I'm not going to explain why. But if I just pretend like it makes him look dumb, we can all giggle at him and I if you asked a random chatter here and be like, what is it exactly that's embarrassing about this? They'd be like, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Nobody told me. She doesn't talk. Her whole...
It's working. I mean, she has like 4,000, 5,000 views. It's working.
Is it just... Excuse me for being a little crass, but is it just the cleavage? Is that why people watch? I mean, it can't be, right?
I mean, not specifically the cleavage. Her looks, I'm sure. I mean, she's a pretty girl. I'm sure that helps.
If you like ventriloquist dummies. Which people do, I mean, obviously, right? I mean, not my type. But I'm not calling her ugly or anything. I just think she looks weird. Mm-hmm. Sometimes looking weird can be a hot, mm-hmm. right? Like people say, Olivia used to say, weird hot.
Yeah.
That was her type. I think she's weird. But some people might say she's weird hot. And, you know, that's your right.
Oh, okay. I'm just showing this part because it made me laugh my ass off. So just so you guys know, I don't feel like watching this whole fucking segment. It's just more of that. It's like AB's voice quivering and like waving and he's just like he's like
talking
shaking
about
and
his
he's nervous
grandma who's
he's
dying
like, you know
and his
what?
sister who's sick. It's so funny.
She's doing the same bit. She's just repeating herself. Look how nervous he is. Okay, let's see.
Ian and Anisa, I hate you guys.
She's doing a ventriloquist voice.
Yes, I'm reading off a script poorly.
That would have been epic if I read my script like Minnie Mouse, though.
What's wrong with being prepared?
Yeah.
These people are allergic to preparation. Can you believe this fucking loser thought about this beforehand? I like to go into my reactions with zero thought, zero prep to make sure that I get sued. Maybe if you did some preparation, you wouldn't be getting sued right now, freaking bozo dumbass.
Holy shit.
What's like a common name? Chester. I feel like that's a common like ventriloquist dummy name.
Chester?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that sounds somewhat dummy.
Chester?
Right.
And no, I'm not afraid of you guys anymore.
It's like, dude, you are not him, dude. Stop.
I'm not hard by talking about my grandma
Dude, stop.
and my sister. Do you think that's me being hard? I've cried about it many times. Yeah, it's very hard for me. That's not me trying to be tough. That's me trying to be open.
It's Honest Abe. You wouldn't know anything about honesty. So what is she's laughing about you talking about your family?
All of it, but yeah.
I have the list of most common ventriloquist dummy names.
Yes.
Charlie McCarthy.
What?
Edgar Bergen Charlie.
What?
Lots of Charlies. Jerry Mahoney.
Mahoney.
And Slappy. Oh, that's from Goosebumps, though.
Slappy's good. I like calling her Slappy.
Chat suggested Annabelle.
Annabelle?
Annabelle?
That sounds creepy. Isn't Chester like the best one of all those?
Not really, if I'm being honest.
I agree with Nate.
I literally have no fucking clue if he actually said that.
That's a soundbite. Or is it?
That was probably a soundbite.
I don't know about
I'm
that
so
one.
confused. I'm so lost. I don't even know if Nate is real anymore.
It's working.
He's been replaced by a ventriloquist dummy.
Yeah, we automated him away.
Download that.
There you go.
Okay.
Is she gonna
and
play
for the
it?
record, not that it matters, Anissa's never shared personal details about any of the people ever that she just talked to me about.
Well, we know that's a flat out lie because they knew somehow, right, that you were thinking about quitting, right?
Let's see what her response is to this. Let's see if she still says that.
Okay.
I have a feeling.
I don't know anything about
she's going
AB.
to change her opinion in her reaction to us watching this.
No
now.
shot she's going to change her opinion. She never does that. She never self-owns.
I don't know anything about AB's life. I don't follow AB.
Yeah, right.
I've
You just
like-
think he's hot. You obsess about him being hot. You think about his bedroom. Freaking creep. Psychosexual obsession.
Watched the video that he put out and I thought it was hilarious, and I was like, dude, I can't react to this. That's too mean to react to that video that he made. That's it. I don't know anything about his life.
Okay, if that's true, what you're reacting to, I explained
Jeff
my situation.
Denims. Somebody said in chat.
That is pretty
Jeff
good.
Denims.
Oh, it was right there.
That's good, right?
That's so good.
Jeff Denims. Thank you, chatter, who said that. That's perfect.
Genius.
Jeff Denims. Ugh.
Stroke of genius.
Love
down
you
there
guys for that
in
one.
the chat.
Life. I literally don't follow. I don't keep
Sorry,
up
Abby,
with
I
that.
cut you off
fucking
there.
held
You
out.
were-
No, that's good.
Jeff Denims. It struck me like lightning.
No, it's important.
Play or you talk?
No, that was it. That was it.
That was
Play.
Andrea, it looks
Play.
like. Shout out Andrea.
To that, I think it's good to
Queen.
establish some background. The dynamic at play, the power dynamic. And I ask that you stick with me. I promise it'll get good. The tea's coming at the end. But I want to tell everybody who doesn't know, I was a longtime fan of Ian. It was surreal meeting him, getting the chance to be friends with him through the Creator
Cringe.
Clash. That may sound cringe, but I'm sorry, this may sound
Get a
cringe.
load of this loser. You used to be a fan of this guy and was nice to him and really enjoyed meeting him. Loser behavior.
But one of the coolest moments I've had is when Ian called in wearing my merch that I had for the Creator Clash. That was so cool to me because
You're
my
laugh-
first video, I was wearing iDubbbz merch because I was a
Keep
fan.
watching.
I was broke at the time I bought his merch.
What does that sound? Is that her? No.
No, that's me. She does that sometimes.
Oh, okay. I
To
got you.
support him. Yeah, and again, it sounds lame, but it was a very triumphant moment for me. It felt like a very full circle moment. And I also really liked Anisa. There was a lot that we had in common. We
Why
were
are you
oddly
watching
the
all
same
this? You're
mix,
not
half
saying
Lebanese, half
fucking
Irish.
anything. You said I'm going to pull up this clip, the specific clip. Okay, so you have a purpose for the usage that shows how cringy he is. Proceeds to pull up a clip, not talk for 3 minutes, of AB talking about something completely not embarrassing or unrelated, presumably, to what she has to say. That's called theft. You're still stealing. You're still stealing.
It's not like she's reacting to some guy that sued her already.
That would be really foolish.
Well, I've got plenty on her. I don't need more.
And I know some of the struggles that come with that, with being mixed, and so I really felt for her. Also, we really bonded over having 2 close family members, having Alzheimer's. My grandma who raised me. And we really bonded through that.
Where's the cringe part?
Ian and Anisa were 2 of the nicest people I've ever met. I've always bragged about them.
Where's the cringe part? What are you doing? You're just sitting there.
Everyone. So many other large creators. Took me to so many events.
This is what she warned
front
me
row,
of.
Sporting events. One time I went to an event with Alex Ernst. I lost my ticket. I found out Ian was there.
Cooking you, bro.
He somehow was able to get me in. He left his seat, got me in.
Is this it? Is she actually?
No, it's coming right now. It's coming right now. I make it.
Jeff Denims over here.
And that's what a great guy Ian was. But now I realize what this was all about. Ian was trying to fuck me in the ass. No, I'm kidding. That's literally.
She said something. She was confirmed. So, is actually not going to help her, because basically what means, if I'm going to analyze this, would be a supportive statement. So she's actually not transforming this. She's not criticizing. She's co-signing by saying So she's going to have to add at least a little dissent here to transform this content, Jeff Denims.
She's about to. I broke her with that. This is the first joke she's ever heard, ever, in her life. It's like an alien trying to discover human emotion, or
or a sociopath.
Yeah.
Right. Could be. Trust me, guys, it's funny.
I thought she was about to shit her pants right here, if I'm being honest.
She goes, trust me,
She's
guys.
a little bit of a Gilbert Gottfried look going on.
If I laugh and look, if I laugh,
sorry,
he's creepy.
What someone said in Discord.
If I laugh and look shocked enough, everybody's gonna believe that it's shocking and funny. AB, if I just to prove what you're saying,
someone's trying to fuck me. But now I realize what this was all about. Ian was trying to fuck me in the ass. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. I'm sorry.
She thinks I'm pretty. She thinks I'm funny. I don't know why we beefing. I don't know what the hell. What's the problem here?
Discord, Ian was trying to fuck you in the ass or something. Why did you say that?
I've noticed her and these snarkers do this thing. When it's convenient, they forget what a joke is. Like, totally.
Yeah.
They're like, you said he wants to fuck you in the ass? No way, dude. I can't believe he said that on camera. It's like, all of a sudden.
She's blown away by this. She can't drop it. She thinks I scripted it.
It's like, she can't fucking believe
it. She said, I ghost wrote it for you.
Oh, right. You ghost wrote it.
The whole team came together.
Dan's like, less about the grandma. Throw a joke in there.
Definitely. I will not claim responsibility for that joke. I'm not
Was
going to do
that a
it.
pre-scripted joke that you wrote that you thought would hit
frankly.
you?
For a masterpiece like that.
This is what I mean when I said, dude, you want to laugh about other people? You want to let your fucking boss make jokes about other people?
You haven't said a fucking thing.
Yeah.
You showed him making a joke and then laughed at his joke.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm gathering is AB's pretty funny.
And pretty.
And hot. And bedroom is, I think about his bedroom all the time. Psychosexual obsession much. To be honest, AB, when you were hanging out with her, did she ever give you weird vibes?
I never hung out with her. That's the crazy thing.
Right. You never even fucking knew her. She probably would have.
And
based on how she talks about you, she's obsessed.
Right. A little BTS. I was not even the work Discord. I think I was in Discord with my friends, and someone said that Charlie Kirk died, and that just fucking threw me off. Like I was just shocked, and so, but I was trying to keep it going, so I threw in a little joke but yeah, she thought it was so good that I scripted it.
Bro, I have no fucking clue what she's on about. And the fact that her whole chat is like, yes. Nobody knows what's happening. I don't think anybody knows what's happening in her chat or her.
I mean, it's working. She gets great views, man. Maybe I should have left. I should just gone home to
What are her
Dearborn and
views?
just done this the whole time.
What are her views?
She was getting like 5,000 views during this.
During this? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she's getting the Ethan Klein H3 AB bump.
Yeah.
5,000 Dongarn?
Business is good, man. You know what? Don't worry. Get that cheddar, boo-boo. More for me. People thought I was kidding when I was like, all that GoFundMe is going to end up in my bank account, I swear to God. And as you've seen, Kaceytron is already eagerly offering it up to me. So Thank you to all the snarkers and all the dipshits and all these absolute sucker losers who gave money to their GoFundMe. It's going straight to me. When I was expressing joy when they raised money, I wasn't kidding. Kaceytron is begging me to take the GoFundMe. She said, please, take the GoFundMe money.
They're the Ethan Klein supporters.
Honestly, my greatest patrons. Really.
Sit in the corner and laugh about it as if you aren't part of the fucking problem.
Yeah. By
You
the way,
want to do all
Denims
that
has an
shit. Notice how
OnlyFans.
I've never said anything.
By the way, speaking of part of the problem.
What's wrong with that, AB?
What's wrong with that? I'm glad you asked me to clarify, Ethan. God bless anyone that wants to do sex work, but if you want someone to quit their job and say fuck their family because they work for someone who they assume is the ultimate Zionist, just a friendly reminder that OnlyFans, the owner of OnlyFans, allegedly is the top donator to AIPAC.
No way!
Since October 7. Papa Gut said,
there is no way that she would be that openly hypocritical.
Yeah. Papa Gut said, holy shit, we got a way to make fun of Anisa for doing OnlyFans that isn't misogynistic. He's like, holy shit, we won.
Yeah.
I didn't want to. But I'm just saying.
Well, no, it's fair. I mean, that's more than fair game. You're not minimizing her sex work.
No, not at all.
But she'll frame it that way. But the truth is, Denims, however big of a Zionist you think I am, I'm sure as hell ain't donating $12 million to AIPAC. In fact, I'm giving lots of money to Gaza aid funds.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah, it's not personal. I personally, I don't support Israel. That's what it is.
She does. Like by all metrics, she does. You know what that commission from OnlyFans goes straight to AIPAC. It does. It does, and she does it proudly, and just like she pays her taxes proudly.
You know what I have to say to that?
Bombs to Israel, yeah. Ooh, you don't even need to pretend like it's funny. It is, and we explained why. Epic content over here at the H3 show. Her and Anisa both are on OnlyFans, if you can believe that.
The all-knowing succubus knows you're watching, Ethan.
They really have to address that. I think they genuinely have to address that.
Well, it's tricky because if they address it and they deny it, then they're agreeing with the Zionist because he denies it, so they're defending his claims.
So we need to...
God gave me that. Shout out.
We need to keep the pressure on them to explain how they justify working for OnlyFans. There's other platforms they could work on. You know,
like what? Like Fansly, I don't know. The main supporter of Creator Clash 2. Maybe they don't know about it.
Yeah, why are they not on Fansly? That was like their main patron. Is Fansly that fucking bad? Great job, Fansly. You can't even get these people to use. Anisa's not even using it.
I'm telling you, God gave me.
Is it possible she has like an alt account there or something? I don't know. Not just to be totally fair. Anyway,
I don't know. I met the owner of Fansly at the Career Clash 2. We follow each other on Twitter. I could ask him.
Hey, have you donated to AIPAC? Just asking. He's like, actually, no. I'm a huge supporter of Gaza. They're like, well, Denims and Anisa are like, well, you know, one of them is the biggest contributor to AIPAC. One of them supports Gaza. But I have to tell you guys, the Patreon platform is just so much better. We're going to have to use that one.
OnlyFans.
Sorry, OnlyFans. Only Zionists, more like. You know what I mean?
She's a succubus.
Attributed. There's never a moment where the camera pans over to her after Ethan says something really off color. She's never laughing. There hasn't been a single time that the camera panned over to Olivia and Ethan made a really off color joke and she was like, and
why are you talking about Olivia?
I was,
that's not true. I make her laugh all the time. I'm hilarious.
Not the off color stuff though.
I mean, sure, certainly there was awkward moments in the office. Nobody denies that.
So nice to you up until that point. I had never said anything mean about you. I had never said anything rude about you. I had never said anything about you ever.
Same.
And you're like laughing at your boss's fucking off-color jokes about me.
No,
like fuck
you
off.
know
Don't
my
pretend like
you know
were
a video
friend.
I uploaded on my fucking own personal small channel that I never upload to. You were familiar with that, but you weren't familiar with right after the fucking button when I said I wasn't laughing at what he said.
She saw it,
and she's snark brained. They
should probably just say that you were just covering.
Jeff Denims.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. But then why? I don't know. That's okay. We don't even need to justify it, but
I do remember that now that you say it though, and it was very funny how you hit the button.
We all said that. I think you even said it too, Dan. It was the way you. I swear, I thought you broke the desk. It came on, and I could be wrong, but I think it was something that wasn't even that insane.
He was like, fuck.
Yeah,
just like,
that's what, you're
it
exactly right, Dan. You go, fuck it, and you hit it, and that's what fucking killed me. You took me out the way you said that.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Next time, I will just say,
ooh, trust me. Trust me, I know something very funny and damaging about her.
You want to play?
I'm not going to explain it though. Just everybody in chat laugh.
And or whatever, or you have respect for anyone that you pretend to care about or don't pretend to care about, or whatever. When you're happy to like fucking laugh at all these jokes about other people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean,
this really just gives away the game,
she's
right?
taking a sabbatical. Olivia is gone, people. Okay, the Olivia's gone.
I mean, all of this is she's just mad at AB because she got her feelings hurt. Like it's not about any like principle or anything.
Look, at the end of the day, they're mad because they couldn't get AB and Lena to quit.
Right.
Which was always their goal, which is really fucked up. Like they've been sneaking, they've been lying and snaking on you guys from the beginning. It's not my place to say. I don't know the closeness of your guys' relationship. I knew that you were, before all this, close with all those people. So I honestly never thought about it.
Only Anisa and Ian.
Right.
And I only feel even comfortable talking. I've never, ever spoken about anything work-related outside of work. Only because they were also your friends as well.
Yep. No, they weren't, actually. No, they were never my friends. That's what he said in his video. I barely knew the guy.
Well...
Ethan who? Nestor?
The YouTuber?
What's
Ethan Bradbury? Ethan Bradbury?
Bradbury? You talking about Ethan?
Ethan Bradbury?
This is Ethan.
And if you want to laugh at other people's jokes about people that you claim to be allies with on the Palestinian movement or whatever the fuck, then other people are going to laugh at you.
She said Palestinian movement or whatever the fuck. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about Palestine. Proven facts.
Get it on Twitter. Free likes.
Download that.
Got her. You're busted. Psychosexual obsession. Much? Weirdo? Freak? Creepy? Hates Palestine?
I'm sorry, man. There's a lot to laugh at.
Got me in. This is all about.
This?
Ian was trying to fuck me in the ass. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. I'm
thinks I'm
sorry.
funny. Creepy.
There's a lot to laugh at. Someone shows me making a joke.
Ian was trying to fuck me in the ass, dude.
I genuinely
Ian was fucking.
have no fucking idea why she's playing that like it's her own.
I'm so confused. Does she really think I said Ian was like I meant Ian was trying to fuck me in the ass?
There's no way she thinks you're being serious. That would mean she's like genuinely her brain is scrambled.
I'm so confused.
I think she
said there's a lot to laugh at, and she showed a fucking joke that she thought I wrote. I didn't write it, but I'm glad you think I'm that funny that I wrote it ahead of time. It's that good.
Is she think that Nicole
Concilio.
Concilio. It's a me, Nicola Concilio. Thank you, Nicole. We love you, girl. Great patron and a close dear friend of you guys.
Shout out. Yeah, Rocky went to her house on Saturday for pool day.
Did he go swimming?
For a pool day?
Yeah, I don't know if he went in. Lena and him went.
Oh, you didn't go?
He had a lot of fun with the other doggies.
Yay, he got to play with other dogs.
That's
fun.
Hila messaged me and said that she's jealous.
Yeah, you got to
I said we're coming over to your house this weekend. I don't know if you know, but I'm coming over to your house this weekend.
You're welcome. Bring Rocky. I would love to see that. I'd love to see him zipping all around the yard. With his little
the
feet.
one time we took him over there, he was loving it. He was loving the yard.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know what she's talking about. She's saying it's a cringe joke. It wasn't funny, or
Yeah.
I mean, that's?
I think that's what she's going for.
But like, okay, it's really not that serious.
It gets better.
No.
Dude, stop, dude. Come on, man.
Millhouse showed us what haapens when
my
these guys have to
fucking
think
God.
on their own and give their own
Right.
take on something.
Jesus.
It's
Okay,
just,
and then as everyone.
Do you have that clip of Millhouse being like, it's her job. What do you want to do, man? That's
do
how she
I
makes her
have
money.
it? That is my fucking clip of the century.
Yeah, we
I
gotta
think he
pull
was an
that.
angel made just for me. Here, let me find it.
We got to pull that audio. What do you want? That's how she makes her money. Is what Millhouse said when
That's the fourth
pressed
thing
to
he said.
explain why Anisa is on OnlyFans. So fucking good.
It's gonna be my fucking pin
Everyone
tweet.
had seen by now. Negative comedic timing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It wasn't that
we should
bad.
make
You
that
thought
a
it was
supplement
funny?
Chat.
Oh yeah.
We should.
AB, if I just to prove what you're saying of how big of a fan you were, I mean, you even fucking ran an ad on Instagram.
Ethan is given the alley oop of all fucking alley oops. This she could tear into me for cringe. This is actually she could use this.
This is funny, but we own this.
No, but look at this. Look at her reaction to it. Look how hard she goes on me. Watch.
This is okay.
Watch.
I was like, I should do this again.
It's so fucking. That's one.
Okay, and then
no. Go back.
Wait, Olivia
Make fun of
quit?
me. What? How are you going to ignore that?
Of how big of a fan that was probably one of the cringiest things you've ever done.
She didn't fucking use it. She just skipped it. She's so snark-bait. This is what I'm saying.
She didn't even think.
Reality. You've given her the fucking alley-oop of all alley-oops, and she drops the fucking ball.
She doesn't think. She just watched. She's like pre-canned. Like she probably saw a clip on Snark of you saying like he's gonna fuck me in the ass.
Right.
Of everyone being like, I can't believe he said that. Psychosexual obsession.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna show that. But it's dumb. It was always dumb. And when there's actual cringe in front of her,
she skips it.
She's can't see.
Can't see the cringe right in front of her.
I mean, you even fucking ran an ad on Instagram of the two of you guys. That's love right there.
Yeah. I was thinking, I was like, I should do this again.
It's so fucking. That's one.
Okay, and then wait, Olivia quit. They kind of let it slip in this show that Olivia actually did.
I love
quit.
how confident she speaks on that. Like again, I'm not trying to bring Olivia in, leaving Olivia out of it, but just I love how she's so confident about that when she doesn't know shit. But also she's speaking about me. Like she knows what happened during the button. She knows what happened. She knows what I was laughing at. This girl knows everything. She's a genius.
Also, it's really disgusting how they like immediately just weaponize her. We said she's having a mental health break. So respecting that, someone that they allegedly care about, right, that they're so concerned about, they immediately create a narrative that she left because she's protesting the show, she hates me, she's left because I'm a Zionist and all this stuff. And like, you are putting a target on her based on an assumption you don't know anything about. You literally don't. It's so clear that they don't care about you guys. Least of all Olivia. My God, they threw her to the fucking wolves like the second it was beneficial. Just like Jeff Denims. Whenever Denims speaks, it's a dummy. It's a little on the nose, but I appreciate. Thank you for the dono, Joe McGregor. We love it.
Here, can you check Discord real quick?
Yes, of course. Just saying that.
This is
from Fansley.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. To those asking, we have not donated to Israel. Oh, so is this a direct response to the Patreon thing? We noticed some misinformation spreading regarding a company with the same name based in Israel. Oh, okay, I see. Fansly is owned by Select Media based in the United States, and the company and the CEO quoted are not affiliated with Fansly. And those asking, we have not donated to Israel. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know
0 versus 12 million.
Kelly sent this, but it is funny.
It's very funny.
It makes me want to.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You're killing her, bro. Don't roast her so hard with that. It's deadly.
I want to show this one other thing. A lot of people have been getting really pissed off at AB because he said fuck Israel, fuck Palestine. I only care about me and mine.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see if I can find it for you guys.
Totally my intent. And Ethan didn't make me clarify right after.
And he keeps saying like, that's clip chimped.
I mean, so
that's clip chimped. You're clip chimping.
It literally is. It is.
And then the context is
Let
worse.
me be clear. I don't care.
A lot of what Snark passes around is like evidence that whatever against us. It's almost, there's so many times where it's like, oh, actually, hold on, let me clarify. Like immediately afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that this went around really kind of shows that they finally got a clip they could even spin that way. So.
Yeah. Yep.
Israel, Palestine, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, sorry. Let me go back a little bit.
Communicate, which I find very fucking funny, being that I communicated with them what I was going through, what they were putting me through, and they do not give a fuck, including stuff I never wanted to share publicly, but I'll share with everyone right now.
I pay for my grandma's fucking facility. I help out with my grandma's facility. My parents got a divorce. I'm helping with my grandmother because she raised me. My sister, everyone here, half of you don't even know I have a sister because I never talk about her because she's also in an in-treatment fucking facility because she struggles with her own medical problems that I help out with. I share that with nobody but Anisa. She does not give a fuck. She does not care, even though her father struggles with this stuff. She does not care. I have to leave my job. She's drawn her fucking line in the sand because she has the right to tell me how I provide for me and my fucking family.
She doesn't say anything.
Let me be clear. I don't care Israel, Palestine. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the world compared to my family.
And
let
again,
me be very
this is
fucking
me
clear.
saying,
I do not give a fuck.
Talking to Anisa.
Let me be very fucking clear. Is that much of a backbone for
I
you?
want to fucking Twitch. I'm sorry.
No,
the
you're
Twitch
fine.
platform is so stupid.
Yeah, it's annoying to pause. But yeah, I'm saying ignoring all that, just at a human level, both of our your father, my grandmother's going through this something similar. I would have hoped that you would have understood what I was going through.
Well, did she watch the part where we clarify?
I don't remember.
Idiots.
And just to be so not hard, dude. He's so
It's
not
so
hard.
not hard.
Clear.
You care about your grandma.
You do care
fucking
very much
pussy.
about
Of course, you care about your
Palestinians.
sister.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
thank
acting.
you. No, thank you.
And so this is why they're trying to say, like, no, I was not saying I don't
I
care.
cannot pause
I
this
was-
fucking Dude, Twitch needs to be shut down. We got to get rid of Twitch.
Just for the pause button.
That's it. It's just maddening. To act like shocked and horrified by what you said is just willful fucking obtuseness.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that when it comes to helping your family, let me use an example. Let's say your mom needs medicine to live and it costs $1,000, but you also care about Gaza. Do you give the $1,000 to your mom or do you donate it to Gaza?
I give it to OnlyFans.
Yeah, I give it to... I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious, guys. Like, it's a human.
Yeah.
Do I need to explain what it means to be a human being? I mean, maybe. I don't know.
You might need to.
Yeah.
And it's not even like
compared to my family.
It's not even like AB's
I will
guilty
take
of
a
making
Oh my
paycheck
God,
working
bro.
for
I can't pause it.
anyone.
Could you pause it?
Excuse me, Denims. I'm
I
trying
can't
to-
pause the
trying to
fucking
speak
thing.
here. A little rude.
Jesus.
All I was going to say is that AB isn't even guilty of making that compromise. He still raised a bunch of money.
Thank you.
Over
Palestinian.
100.
Like, I mean, he goes way out of his way. And so to accuse, it's just so obvious what he meant. It's just he cares about his family, and that's a priority to him.
You raised over $100,000, by the way.
That's sweet of you guys to say. You may think it's for Palestine and all the kids that are dying, all the horrible stuff, but actually, I just want to get in with Millhouse and Denims. That's the real reason. I wanted to be cool with them. I wanted to win over their audience back. That's what it was really about.
You wanted that
These dumb fucks really believe that. Clip that, bitch.
Ooh.
I wasn't talking to Denims. I was just saying, bitches.
But she is.
I would never. Nah, I wouldn't. But I wouldn't call her that. I wouldn't.
That's the problem.
and it's not even
She
because
is
I'm trying to be a
one.
good
She
guy because I
is.
wouldn't give her that alley oop. She's like Stefan. Is that his name from SNL?
Yes.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Jeff Denims.
Then more than anything
It just
else,
has like a
that's what I was
5-second
saying.
lag on the play button.
Okay, I'm just doing my job to pay for my family.
Yes. Are you actually
That's
criticizing
not
that?
better. Like what? Also, nobody fucking knew this shit. I don't know. No one even was sharing.
Are you being fucking for real right now? You horrific monster. She's like, I'm sorry, you're providing for your family?
That doesn't make it better.
What?
It doesn't?
She's right. I'm stupid. I'm that same face she made.
Okay.
Next time my grandma's like, where's my room? I'm gonna be like, fucking idiot. She doesn't remember where her room is again. This is so stupid. I'm gonna do this to my grandma when she doesn't remember who I am. I'm gonna laugh at her.
Girl, you don't remember shit. The accountant with 50 donation. Thank you so much. Longtime fan here, new member. If and when you need an expert to opine on damages associated with these lawsuits, I work with some of the country's leading experts in IP valuation here to help. Yeah, I mean, reach out. I mean, I feel confident with my representation, but I always like to talk about maybe there's something else, that we can cream them on.
Somebody says there's Twitch extensions that let you
Sharing
use
this shit.
spacebar
No one
to
was sharing
pause
any of this
slash play.
shit
That's
about-
cool. That's cool that
So
there's
the
an
spacebar
extension
does work.
for basic functionality on that website.
They need to plug it. They need a third
plug-in?
party to step in.
A plugin? Spacebar to pause?
Twitch needs a separate team to step in to fix their fucking play button.
Fuck. No one even knew any of this stuff.
Well, now you
And
know.
also,
And what's
this
your
is an insane
reaction?
weird thing to share. When there's fucking videos of you doing a fucking $4,200 house apartment tour.
Yeah, because as cringe as you think I am. When did I upload that? It was right after the last video you called called cringe. It was called bait. Because as much as you guys idolize Bad Empanada and as hard as he tries to act, I kind of have fun fucking with him. I recorded that video a year earlier. Go look at how I look. I don't even fucking match how I looked in the video before.
But also, you are two people looking for an apartment in LA. I mean, it's not that insane. What are we talking about?
It's true. I probably could have got it.
I mean, it's a lot.
Maybe
but
like $400
LA's
less.
fucking crazy.
Yeah. And also, I don't think they know how a lease works either. Like
Denims, how much is your rent?
$4,200.
No, I want to know how
No,
much
not
Denims'
you.
rent is.
He was saying Denims.
Yeah. Yeah, what's your rent, Denims?
She lives in LA, right?
I know exactly where she lives because of the lawsuit.
Oh, interesting.
On Denim Street.
Obviously, I will never say that. I will not disclose it. That's not something I'm ever.
Yeah,
interested
I got
in.
you.
It's something I redacted when we published or when we showed it on the show. But like, she probably pays somewhere around that. If I had to guess. If I had to guess.
I woke up.
All right, I want to hear her say one more time.
To pay for my.
This is
Well,
actually
because-
on the par with kids don't experience trauma dumb, which she said about it doesn't make it better because you were supporting your family.
My family matters more than anything else. That's what I was saying. Okay, I'm just doing my job to pay for my family. That's not better. Like what? Also, nobody fucking knew this shit. No one even.
It's not better.
Do you know what my
Holy
last
shit.
name is, Denims? Do you know where we come from? Kurosaba. You know where Kurosaba is? It became
In the
part of
Caribbean, it's where steak is based, right?
Exactly. It became part of Palestine. It became when the United Nations changed the borders, and now it's part of Israel. And my grandfather lost everything. That's why the fuck we're even in America. But you know all about me and my family and our struggles. You have the right to speak on it.
So wait, your grandfather is Palestinian?
We're Lebanese, but when the United Nations changed the borders, they made
on the
Kosovo-
northern side.
They made it Palestine, and that's my grandfather was like really well respected and educated. But when they changed the borders, he had a Palestinian. He couldn't get a Palestinian passport either, so he couldn't even work like a good job. He had to work at like convenience stores and shit, and he kind of lost his mind because people would recognize him and be like, "What are you doing working here?" And because he started to lose his mind, my grandma left him, came to America. Worked as a waitress and saved up enough to bring her kids over one at a time.
That's a tough.
And some of the kids were so old they didn't come over. My dad doesn't know his oldest siblings. He doesn't remember them because he's the youngest.
That's a tough
Yeah.
life right there, man. Single moms, I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
I really don't. Shout out to the single moms and
Shout out
parents
to
in
single
general, but
moms.
It's usually the moms. Let's be real.
Actually, is my mom in the chat?
Mommy dear.
Is my mom in the chat?
Mom.
Okay, how much longer am I watching more of this? I mean,
How dare
'cause
you?
Yeah, it's,
I could watch this all day.
I
don't
could
get me
watch it all
wrong.
day. This
I
is
want
a
to
little
talk
bit
to
more, a
Mike
little bit
and
more.
Kate, though. Okay.
No one was sharing this shit. No one was sharing any of this shit about what facility or whatever the fuck.
Who cares? You just said it doesn't make it better.
None of that is the point.
Yeah. Exactly, Ethan. You just said it don't matter.
Yeah.
No one even knew any of this stuff.
Doesn't you saying
And
it doesn't
also,
matter?
this is an insane weird thing to share.
No, it's not.
When there's fucking videos of you doing a fucking $4,200 house apartment tour.
The $4,200 apartment, yeah, that your friend wanted me to leave. How much do you think it would be for me to leave? It was $28,000 for me to
Bro,
leave.
it's a who gives a fuck? You're touring an apartment with your wife. You
Yeah.
both have good jobs. Like, welcome to the world. Welcome to living in a fucking major.
Also, it's an apartment.
Right.
No matter.
I love that. Yeah,
it could be a $5,000 apartment. It's not really a flex. You don't own it.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a renter.
Mike from PA at one point said I was driving.
Rent is really fucking high in LA.
Absolutely.
It sucks.
Yeah,
Mike from PA said at one point I was driving a Bugatti. Like he slipped and he's like, oh, maybe not a Bugatti, whatever he drives, a fucking Toyota Corolla. I'm like, how do you go from fucking Bugatti to Toyota Corolla? But like their idea of like,
it's a 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah,
right?
it's a 2-bedroom apartment.
Like, give me a break.
How much you pay for rent?
This is not a flex, and I don't mean that as just I live in a 2-bedroom apartment
No,
too.
I know, yeah, no,
but I'm just saying, like, this is not like fucking. Showing off a Ferrari.
You're not touring like a fucking luxury villa.
It's just not what they're making it out to be.
Like, I don't understand the universe where he thought that this would be like an epic play where he was like, dude, this is going to go really well for me.
Oh my God. These people are so cynical. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's really gross.
It's like a machine.
He's bearing his heart.
It's very, very gross. And they really just exposing from the beginning just how little they cared. The whole time, this was all just cynical, the way that they pretended to care about you guys at all. It was always just to fucking try to leverage.
Well, just remember that you're my boss. I need this job to pay my bills too. Just to put everything on the table. All these factors, and all this pressure from the audience, I still did not talk about any of you. You don't have that pressure. It doesn't matter to you guys, and you still felt the need to talk about me. So tell me who the fuck cares about other pro-Palestinian creators? Please, tell me who has a backbone.
She sounds psychosexually obsessed with you, if I have to say. Honestly, she can't stop talking about you. It's creepy.
I'm gonna say Denims threatened me. I'm gonna say Ian is trying to fuck me in the ass. I'm gonna say fuck Palestine and Israel. And I only take the money for my family. Anyways, $4,200 LA apartment tour. Let's go. Look at my $4,200 apartment tour. Woo! Let's go.
Yep.
I'm actually just taking care of my grandma and all of you.
When I can't fight back,
what does it have to do with anything?
When I can't fight back directly with you guys, I don't know if you know this, me trolling you guys is the only entertainment I get by doing shit like this. But now I can talk back. So let's see if it still feels like kicking a puppy.
Yep.
Sick, disgusting fucks that don't care about me taking care of my grandma. Meanwhile, like...
But you said it doesn't matter, so why even bothering to talk about their expensive apartment?
Let her cook.
Showing off like Rolex collections. Like, just such a
one.
deeply unserious person. I like don't have the screenshot immediately on hand, but I saw this post making the fucking rounds online.
She wants you to be like Schindler. I could have sold this ring.
Right.
I could have saved one more person if I sold this ring. You have to give everything away, all of your worldly possessions, and live on the street.
Denims Street.
Exactly.
Where he's like literally showing off his fucking. It's not super surprising to me that
she's she can't communicate. She has like.
Well, I think she has a problem recalling all the snark points. They post about every fucking thing I do. They're my biggest fans. I said one day I need to go through the snark and just get all the videos because they're kind of scrapbooking for me. It's really sweet. But yeah, she doesn't remember the points. There's so much that she can't keep up. But she remembers some posts about me showing off my watches.
Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Do you have that post?
She's going to find it.
Oh, she finds it.
Oh, my God.
Exciting.
Uh-oh.
Income inequality rises. People try and hold on to the struggle crowd's gross, but it tracks.
What?
This is, you know what's crazy? This is one continuous shot of so much idiocy packed like so tightly. It's stunning.
Dude, this is the only time since I've worked here where I put it says timestamps, one timestamp. I'm like, let it play.
He shows off
This is just straight gold.
Like, dog, come on, man.
Oh, she's on the Snark subreddit.
You don't get to fucking do whatever the fuck this like hiding behind bullshit when.
These are all watches that I've had forever, by the way. The only new watch there is my Cartier watch. The rest are ones I've had since I was broke, just for the record. Those are all under $1,000.
This Snark shit is crazy. AB shows his watch collection. Okay, everybody knows that that's insane for some reason. But the subtext is, meanwhile, his wife is eating him out of house and home?
What's she doing?
Lena's eating so much.
Eating you out? Whoa.
Meanwhile, his wife is eating him out of house and home.
Your wife, Lena is eating so much food you can't afford to pay your.
We'd be doing some freaky shit. I don't remember that. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, is that a reference to the To the Postmates?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it has to be, right?
Maybe.
Y'all are obsessed with our money, man. You could get a job and have your own money, right? Wouldn't that be fun for you? You could buy stuff. You could buy yourself a nice watch. You could order some Postmates. You could do all this fun stuff. But you got to leave the house. I know it's scary out there. Agoraphobia is a serious condition, and it does require treatment. But you can overcome it.
At least Denims is getting paid to be this obtuse. Did I freeze?
No, I froze. I paused it.
His
Oh
family.
shit.
No one.
Oh, it's frozen.
Because no one knew
I did
anything about his family. I didn't fucking know anything.
Hold on.
Okay, hold on. Uh-oh, we're being hacked.
So good. So good. Her and Millhouse are really fighting for that #1 spot in my heart. It's been so satisfying.
Yeah, thing's doing that thing again.
You're still good, Ethan. We're live.
It's
they
on
can
this
see me.
little frame for AB.
I'm
though,
just
which is
frozen
nice.
in happiness.
So is everything fine?
Not everything's fine, but your camera and mic is fine. So
Okay. So then let's put a pin in it because I do want to bring. Can we bring Kate and? Oh,
Not while
can't.
we do
We
that.
can't do anything.
You could watch a little bit more while we fix this.
Can they hear it if I play it?
Yeah, you're good.
that whole setup is fine. It's
Oh.
our camera.
Okay, so I'll just continue with the Denims.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anything about him? I don't know anything about. The only thing
Yeah,
I know
right.
about him
You're
is the shit
obsessed.
that he said about himself online. That's
Really?
it.
Psychosexual obsession much? Jeff Denims?
That's it. That's all I've ever said. Stuff that you can find just by watching fucking random clips online. That's it. Straight LA brand. It's big LA brand, dude. It's big. Yeah, this is the. Anyways.
I'm California dreaming.
Is this rude to say? You guys can tell me and I'll button it.
Is the button? Hold on. Is the button working?
Actually, here I'll type it. Yeah. Let me type it.
Yeah, please, because God forbid I laugh.
This might be too.
No.
Yeah, I got lots of no's.
Nah.
What, Nate?
I say it's not really that funny too.
All right, now you're tempting him. No, it's fine.
We'll skip it. I mean, I knew that it was dicey.
Yeah, that's a skip.
Yeah, fair enough. Tamara hates that joke. Dan is disgusted by that. Dan is horrified. We'll just brush past that one.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit more maybe.
Yeah.
All right. So it's like what? You'll take like a paycheck and you don't really care as long as you get your paycheck so you can buy your fucking Rolexes or whatever the fuck, and then a sympathy farm. Like, it's just so disgusting. I just have no words for like the delusion on display.
Ugh,
and then
imagine I work for a company that donated
wait,
11 million to APAC.
I know. It could be way worse, bro.
That'd be brazy.
You work for a company that's donated like $10,000 to Gaza.
Yeah, but you're speaking logically. Stop it.
I mean, if we're just talking about impact, golly.
More. There's more.
There's more.
This one's just kind of
Imagine
fun.
how much you have to love Israel and support everything they're doing to donate. It was $11 million. Like, that's so much money. That's so much money, right? Even for the CEO of OnlyFans, that's a lot of money.
I mean, #1 since October 7 is the hell of a tagline.
And there's a lot of people probably in the running, but that's the guy. He's the guy. And Denim, the only reason he can make those monster donations is because of the generosity of people like Denims and Anisa, who are charitably using the website.
How much? What like percent goes to the to OnlyFans? Do we know?
I don't
know. 20% or something?
I'm not sure. But he's like the John Connor of OnlyFans, like or maybe the John Connor of Israel. He's gonna be the one to save them.
Wait,
I would like to point out that the allegations which he denies, although as I understand it, did not have any comment in response to the receipts of bank transfers from his wife to APAC. But I will also point out that this was in February of 2024 that this was reported, that $11 million. So that was just
pretty recent.
No, not that recent. February 2024.
Yeah.
I'm saying that 11 million could be substantially
It's real recent.
higher figure by now.
Yeah.
Speculation.
Oh, you think they probably have
They
continued.
done 11 million by February of 2024.
That's like they're just giving all their money.
I'm seeing OnlyFans takes 20% commissions.
Okay.
On all
that
creator
means,
earnings.
Denim is only 20% Zionist.
So
that
maybe
means
only a
Anisa
fifth.
gives like $50 a month to APAC, right?
At least, right? I don't know what she makes, but like something like that. That's a fair comp.
At least 50.
So maybe, okay, guys, in
Yeah,
her
that's a
defense, I know
fair-
you
that's a
guys
totally
fucking
fair.
get mad when I defend her, but maybe it's just a fifth of her that is pro-Israel. Like maybe it's just like her feet or something.
AB.
Actually,
I just made that joke.
Just to correct.
Did you really?
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
I hate to tell you this, but I'm high.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Who said 20% goes to OnlyFans? Did someone say that?
Huh?
Did
Yes. That's my understanding. That 20% goes
Yeah,
to
so
OnlyFans.
and actually, if you figure the 20% goes to OnlyFans, and then the other 80% actually goes to me after the lawsuit.
That's a lot of, yeah. That's,
There you go.
And then that money doesn't go to APAC because I don't support them. How about that?
How about
Yeah,
it?
that's a skip.
No, it's not. It's too late to skip. The joke's been made.
Not really, if I'm being honest.
This one is a true fun day Sunday. This is a true Sunday fun day. People literally are doing ice right now just for a paycheck.
You
it's
work
not better.
for APAC.
It's not better to say.
She works for APAC. Vis-a-vis.
Okay, not directly.
Ecto facto. What is the Latin term? If therefore. It's the transitive property. She basically works for APAC. She's a great. She really drives a lot of money to it. I mean,
however you want to cut
part.
it, it's definitely closer than I am working for you.
Well, you're not close at all. I've never donated money to APAC.
That's what I'm saying.
Zero association.
That's what I'm saying.
Zero. I don't know nothing about APAC. I never talked to anyone from APAC. I don't know anything about APAC. You know, and I sure as hell haven't given him $11 million. I haven't even given him one. Imagine that. Imagine her sitting on a pedestal and being the moral arbiter when she monthly gives
Well, I
money to
only said
APAC.
fuck Israel and Palestine because I wanted a paycheck. Like,
You work for APAC.
all right. Let me see. Wait.
Just imagine
Where is
the righteous indignation. She
Okay,
works
again,
for APAC.
this one's just a Sunday fun day.
God really gave me
This was
this.
just a Sunday fun
I
day.
swear. I'm not a super religious person, but after this
Oh,
past
yeah.
year,
So
I swear I
in
believe in
reference
karma
to
and balances.
Anisa's tweets, I just wanted
Well,
to show
karma's,
how
karma was
like,
real.
this
There'd be
is
a
her
lot.
number one friend who says stuff like that about people, and her other
Dude, this
one
player
is
is insane.
Denims,
What is happening?
who calls me.
All right. I will point out it's already 3 o'clock.
Yeah, let's get out. I gotta get out of
Probably
this.
gotta get off.
to-
Yeah.
And that's her too.
If we have time, we can come back to it. But I got to talk to Kate
Yeah,
and Michael.
so we're gonna
the
have
beloved-
to improvise because of this computer issue.
Is there any way to? Nothing to do.
You know what? Let me try the classic reboot.
We're gonna reboot, folks. Stand back and stand by. Michael and Kate, we are
Shouldn't
coming
impact
to
anything
you.
on your end, Nate. But I will
As you do that, I'm
do
just
that.
gonna run to the bathroom really fast.
Well,
am I the only thing keeping the show up? Yeah.
I could cover you if you want.
You want to come sit here?
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
You can keep watching Denims if you want, even. Here, I'll pull it back up.
And that's her two friends online.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right where we
sorry,
left
no,
off. Yeah. Nice. Look how funny. Look how funny.
I actually
No, dude.
I didn't watch
It's
this
so
part, so this
amazing
is
that
I'm
not
going in
only
raw
has
right here.
Georgia watched every single clip of mine and every single VOD and every single broadcast, and is now claiming I'm creepy Giardia. That's what they call me, creepy Giardia.
Is that
Which
is that
like,
Gala's
you're not
is that her
taking power
accent
back
that
by
she was
doing that.
doing?
You're just making everybody run with it
Yeah, I
more,
think a
but
little
okay.
bit.
But the best part about this clip chat,
I mean, I was doing.
And
the
that's her
absolute best part about this clip,
Ian was trying to.
Oh
fuck me in
shit,
the
she's
ass.
about to drop a bomb. I can tell by the way she went.
And the way she did this. Oh fuck! I'm praying for Galia.
You pause it, or she just?
No, it's playing. This is
This
is what she does,
so
Dan.
much funnier than you.
Let her do
AB.
her thing.
I can be so much funnier, and I can make fun of you so much
What'd she
better
say?
than you could ever make fun of.
She can be so much funnier. Is that what she said? My head's gonna
I
pop
can be
like a
so
zit.
much funnier than you, AB. I can be so
she
much
could
funnier.
roast you
and
so
I can
hard
make
right
fun
now.
of you so much better than you could.
How did I miss this? It's so fucking good. Show me, Gohan. Show me your hidden power.
Bring it.
I gotta watch it again. Sorry.
I can be so much funnier than you, AB. I can be so much funnier. And I can make fun of you so much better than you could ever make fun of me, dude.
Does she have a third
All right,
arm?
I'm sorry.
Does she have a third arm where she could put another hand to cover her mouth? Because I can't handle that. 2 is my limit.
Yeah, that's what I meant when I said you're fucking with the wrong person. I was molded by the internet. Okay, I was born
she's
in
like
it.
fucking Bane, bro.
Right?
I'm Batman. I think that the internet shaped me. She was born in it. She's the fucking Bane of the internet. I'm actually terrified.
It was good.
And high.
Woofy, thank you for the 5 gifts.
You get me, Nate?
Talking about my shaky voice.
All right, what was he trying to say? Right. The best part about this creepy Giardia clip is that she took my advice.
She's a fan. We all are.
Ian was trying to fuck me in the ass.
She took my advice, chat.
Does she got sound bites?
She does. She loved my joke so
Please.
much as a soundbite.
Enjoy what I'm about to witness.
Ian
Or
was trying
sorry,
to
show
fuck
all of
me
you to
in the
witness.
Honestly, guys, I'm terrified. I'm terrified of what comes after this. She, if I thought she was threatening me before, her saying that she could go in on me, it's gonna be bad.
Thank you for the 5. Bing, thank you for the 5. Bear witness to this, guys.
Show me.
You don't want to be this
Ian was trying to
one to
fuck
say
me
it,
in
but
the
I have to ask her one question. And with peace and love, do you have any other shirts?
Okay,
Can I ask that?
listen.
Does she have?
I couldn't laugh at it back then, but he fucking cooked you with that. I'm sorry. That is totally justice. That is totally Aeropostale. That is 2006 outside of Magic Can Theater. That is...
Any other shirts?
You know.
She got to have a different shirt, right?
Yeah.
It's just one.
Ian was trying to fuck me in the ass.
You know.
To be fair, that's a new one. We haven't seen that one yet.
Thank you, creepy Giardia. I'm glad you tune into every stream so you know when the shirt is new.
This is
You
fucking
probably will be able to,
inspirational. Guys,
you know,
listen,
try to
all
fuck
jokes
me.
aside, no matter what side you're on of whatever this beef is, let this be motivational. You can really chase your dreams, kids. She has literally provided nothing. She has gone, and she's laughed through responding to what chat's saying. And she's getting good views off of this. Like, honestly, chase your dreams.
Yes.
Streaming's easy, dude.
Facts. And look how happy she is, Dan. This isn't fake. I've never seen such genuine happiness in my life.
Yeah, Giardia is writing down in her spreadsheet.
Ian was trying to fuck me in the ass.
On 9 September 14th, Denims wore a new shirt. Similar style, but it definitely was a new shirt, gray, scalloped, and textured.
Honestly, just stick to calling us Zionists. Like, honestly, I'd rather you fucking smear me than just fucking whatever this is. Please, call me the worst thing you fucking can. And go back and react to the whole thing about me having a sponsored post with Ian. I'll give you a little alley-oop. I'll give you a second chance. Do something.
True.
It's a new brand.
I mean the style.
It's a new
When
brand. She usually wears
Keemstar, with the beef with Keemstar, when he was making fun of me for hours on end, when he was making fun of my wife, I was smiling ear to ear. That shit was entertaining. I don't care if it's mean to me, as long as it's funny. Anyways, back to you, Ethan.
Now that's a toss back. That's the first sanctioned toss back.
What?
Yep.
I feel like my toss backs are good.
No, your toss backs aren't. It's not that they're good. They're unsanctioned.
What?
It's a hostile.
I do it
throwback.
at the end of my segment.
Yeah, but no, I don't even.
When else would I do it?
You can't take it if I don't give it to you. I never gave it to you.
There's no taking.
All right.
Zach gave it to me.
Where's AB cooking?
Always.
He's cooked for sure.
Yeah, she's gonna. She threatened me. She said she's.
Whenever I hear Nate, I do this. I look at him and I go.
Was that you?
I say it's not really that funny.
All right, so Kate and Michael, you have them.
The Bonafide Boxing is in the waiting room here. So as soon as you're ready, I can bring them in. You dig?
Yes, please bring them in. Yeah.
Okay. Stand by. Okay, we're here. Can you guys are sideways. Can you turn the camera on the side? There we go.
So flipped. Header up and down or
there it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Thank you.
Sorry to keep you guys waiting. I am very I'm very sorry about that.
It's okay.
We've been flexing on the haters, I think they say. So they deserve all the time. But speaking of deserving all the time, since your first appearance, which by the way everybody loved.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Since then, though, Anisa and iDubbbz had a lot to say about you guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
They really did.
Very interesting business. What did you guys think of the response there?
First of all, it came 3 months. I feel like it came when she told them it was allowed to come versus when it should have actually came. I don't know if they had took that long just to put together that video or what it was, but and then he did a 6.5 hour stream afterwards, which I don't think anybody has 6.5 hours to watch him cry and complain, even though he claimed that I was crying during the whole interview. I feel like we all know that even though he claims that he's very stoic, he's actually the one that was crying.
Do you you've spent time with Ian? Do you believe him to be stoic?
Not at all. No, he's the opposite of stoic. He's literally the opposite of stoic. If he was stoic, it would first of all, he wouldn't cry as much as he does. We wouldn't have known about all the complaining. We wouldn't have known any of the issues that we knew about. We only knew about all those issues because he's not stoic.
Oh, I have a good one. He says he's stoic. He's more just like ick.
Yeah, yeah. The last of it.
Right. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
You guys were there for that. Remember.
I have bad breath.
So let me think. What were his big issues with the stuff?
Well, so I wanted to say like a few things. First of all, he claimed that we were on the show for money when everyone knows that wasn't true. So he claimed that he claimed multiple times that we were paid $5,000 to be on the show. No, we wanted to be on the show, and I made it very clear in the beginning. Ian lacks comprehension, and it's very obvious by his video that he lacks comprehension, or Anisa has not told him what comprehension is, so he's not allowed to have it. But the whole purpose of me being on the show in the first place was to separate my brand from his. I did not want my brand to be affiliated with his brand. I don't care if I'm on here saying these things about him because what we said was facts, and he couldn't dispute the facts. He would even come back and try to have a lie counter. But his lie counter, he would say we lied, and then right after he said we lied, he would literally say the same story that we said, but from his point of view. But it kind of proved that we were telling the truth and he was lying, and he didn't have it. For just one example is he said that during the Alex Hearn sparring session that he was supposed to spar that day, but then he's like, I had no mouthpiece. Why would you have no mouthpiece if you were supposed to spar that day, right? So literally during the story, we could tell you why what he says isn't true, but once again, he doesn't have comprehension. Plus, a lot of what I was telling was actually trying to stick up for him, and I was trying to say, no, that they didn't just rip people off. It was just out of negligence. I actually tried to stick up for him quite
Ironically,
a bit.
that is you defending him, kind of.
Yes. Yeah, and I even tried to bring AB in on certain things like, oh, it is difficult for sparring. I understand. Like, I wasn't trying to give him shit for being
I will never forgive you for that, Mike. You asking my opinion and
My
me
bad.
saying, has cost me a world of hell.
Yeah. Well, shut up, AB. It was like, what? And then the funny thing is this, too.
Shut up,
AB's in
AB.
chat. Ban him. It's like, what? Ban him? What is he doing?
Ban
You know?
him.
It's like, ban him. Ban him and block him.
If you see him, ban him. Ban him and block him. Yeah.
It's so funny. But like, so there's several things. First of all, I did say that he paid me, and I did get paid what I was charging him. So I never said that he didn't pay me.
No, you said he paid you.
I did say he paid me. But the thing is he also tried to put out of context the $32,000. Dude, I was with you for 11 months. And when they first hired me, let me put some context to this, even though Ian doesn't understand context or comprehension. But let me tell you, like when they first came to hire me, they said he had no previous experience boxing or any other sport. So I told him it was going to be very expensive because he was going to have to be doing doubles every day. Also, he was originally supposed to fight Rice Gum. And I said, okay, 2 guys that have never played a sport a day in their life. This won't be that hard. But at the same time, I did tell him it would be doubles 5 days a week. And those would be 2-2-hour sessions. So keep in mind, a lot of fighters that were like, oh, I didn't pay my coach that much. You weren't with your coach for 11 months trying to do doubles, as well as I traveled with him we were in Florida for 2 weeks the first time, 3 weeks the second time. We went to LA, we went to Vegas. Keep in mind, every time I travel, I'm not able to work with my other clients. Also, I do have other professional fighters that I was working with. And during that time when I was out in Florida, I was not able to work with my professional fighters. So I had to put out their work to other people, hoping that they would get the same work that they would get with me, which I know isn't going to happen. So I'm making a lot of sacrifices for him. Also, he tries to act like $32,000 over that much time is so much money, but then they're paying comedians $20,000 just to show up to the fucking gala.
Not only that, I want to share that if you, we have recordings of the time that Michael has to train Anisa before Ian's session. So Michael is training 2 people for the price of 1. So whatever that number he came up with, 32,000, whatever, for 2021, 22, and 23, he really needs to take that and times that by 2 because Michael has trained both of them.
At least by 1.5, because usually if it's 2 people, it's $150 an hour versus $100. Well, and a lot of people in LA still charge $150 an hour for private sessions, right?
My immediate reaction was like, it's not that much money, considering like you've described it, so it's even more obvious. And AB, how did you were going to say?
Yeah, so my coach, I feel like is a bad example because it was like the first time he started training. But I know most of us trained for like 5 months. I'd say roughly around, at least me. That's what it was.
So he
for
did
me.
double the time, and you were traveling with him, training 2 people. I mean, it's really not that much money. It's fine, but he made it seem like you're like insanely well paid.
Right. Well, and I did say he paid me well, but the thing about it was we literally had the conversation, him and Anisa had the conversation about so he tries to act like because they didn't use the word promise. I didn't promise I was going to put you on the documentary. I didn't promise I was going to give you your bonus. But for me, when we have conversations where he's like, oh, we're going to make a documentary about the whole thing. He even came on your show and talked about how they were going to release the documentary on everything. So when he says that, it's like crazy to me. It's like, dude, you had talked about it in public to multiple people about the documentary. He went down to LA and videotaped people and got interviews before and after the fights. He was supposed to make a documentary. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, there's no narrative. Blah, blah, blah. And that, which once again makes no sense. And he's like, oh, you make the documentary. Dude, I'm a fight coach. I don't make documentaries. What the hell are you talking about? So it's just so weird. It's like, oh, Ian, you become a fight coach. You know, oh, it's so easy. You do it. It's just like all of his arguments made no sense. And so it was just the bonus thing. Yes, you did. You and Anisa literally came to me and told me everyone involved was getting a bonus, which to me meant also coaches would be getting a bonus, right? Or they would be paying the fighters and the fighters could decide what the coaches deserved.
But it's his event. It's his event. He's the guy with the money, and he's telling you, his coach, everybody gets a bonus.
Yes, we literally had that conversation. He's trying to say we didn't, but once again, in his video, when he tries to say the things that he didn't do, he then goes and says, oh, but we did do this. He even starts the video by saying something completely crazy. He's like, my coach is so insecure that he cares if his fighters lose because he thinks it's a reflection on him. Yes, I do care. I care more if they lose than you care, Ian. I cared way more if he lost than he cared. That was part of the problem with training him.
Did he really say that?
Yeah, in the video. He literally starts it with saying, oh, this coach is insecure because he cares about his fighters winning and losing. It's just, or losing. And it's like, yeah, I literally care. I care more than he did about whether he won or lost. And imagine trying to train a fighter that doesn't care if they lose. You're just like, no, you should be training to win. Alex Wasabi's training to win. Dr. Mike is training to win. Dr. Mike had 10 years experience. We're doing this in 10 months. You need to be putting in doubles. You need to be putting in the work. Then they went on and said they had no strategy for the fight, which was crazy. Well, Anisa said that they had no strategy when literally, I mean, we have footage. As soon as we found out it was Dr. Mike, I was like, I need you to pressure and I need you to throw overhands. Because I need you to, if you smother somebody, they're not allowed to use their athleticism. And if you throw a lot of overhands, because Dr. Mike had his lead hand low and he would slap with his punches, which is a very like amateurish thing to do, is like slap with the punch versus really turning the knuckles over. And I saw all this in the footage. So I had a perfect game plan. You know who executed that game plan? Was Chris Avila in Dr. Mike's next fight. So watching Dr. Mike's fight where Chris Avila is pressuring him, hitting with overhands, and Dr. Mike complaining the whole time, I'm like, Ian, that was our strategy. And then he tried to say that he did do his cardio, but we know he didn't do his cardio. One, because he was gassing out. Even the people, we did the Boxing Voice, which is a podcast, and they pulled up some of his footage from training, and they said, oh, you look like you're getting tired really quickly. You're not going to get tired quickly from pad work if you've been doing your cardio. Also, he literally wasn't running or jumping rope, and when I tried to make him jump rope was when he got the shin splints. So when he got the shin splints was about
the classic shin splits.
Yeah, well, according to Anisa, that's fractured shins or whatever she said. Like he had fractured bones, and it's just like, come on now, they were
fractured shins.
Yeah,
yeah. How do you fracture your shins? You're boxing.
Exactly. Well,
who's doing shin shots?
Well, when he was trying to jump rope, he was so clumsy jumping rope. And don't get me wrong, if somebody's new to jumping rope, this could happen. Once again, that's me sticking up for you, Ian. However, I said in July when I first hired him, you need to start jumping rope right now and doing your road work. He wasn't doing his road work. He thinks that doing road work like maybe once a week is doing road work for a fight. No, you need to be doing a lot more road work than that. Also, the jumping rope is very standard. I remember when I got to Florida, and I saw Alex, I Did a Thing, and Alexi, the both I Did a Thing guys, and they were jumping rope, and they jumped rope so well. I was like, fuck, man. I wish I was training these guys. And I actually did end up training Alex for the fight. That was another thing. Saw him kind of hopping around so much, but it was just like, he had so many points of contention to discredit me, trying to say that, oh, you didn't train very many people for the fight. You just trained content etiquette, Eric, and I Did a Thing. But it's like, man, that's bullshit. When we went to LA, I helped train Michael Reeves, Hundar, AB, Minx, Matt Watson, Ryan, I Did a Thing, Ian, and Comment Etiquette. That's 9 people I can remember off the top of my freaking head.
Yes, because when Ian put the event together, all the YouTubers that he gathered up to fight on the card, not all of them had coaches. And so Michael was the one that was making sure that they knew, what they needed to do and what type of training and what type of coach to look for. Michael was the one that was reaching out to people and trying to find coaches for the people who didn't have coaches, right?
You were consulting for a lot of people.
Yeah, Ian wants to discredit us. He can do it all he wants. He can cry all he wants. Nobody believes him. He's pathetic. And it's just so sad that he has to continue to defend his marriage and who he is. Like, it's very sad.
It is also very insecure. Yeah.
Oh, and that's what's crazy is he calls me insecure. I'm like, man, I'm fully secure. I just went on your show and told a bunch of facts, and he's like, what, are you going to cry? No, I'm not going to cry because you didn't invite me to the fucking gala. It shows how much of a piece of shit you are.
Yeah.
Like, how does he not understand? And then he even admits it. Oh, you should have asked about the gala. Motherfucker, we did ask about the gala as soon as I figured out it was a real thing. I asked you if it was a real thing because you never fucking told us. And that was another thing he never addressed on his podcast or on his 6-hour cry spree.
Yeah.
That he actually never addressed the fact that he did tell the sparring partners. And Anisa's like, oh, I don't know how these people were invited. They were never fucking supposed to get the invite. But it's like, Ian was the one that invited them. He personally invited them and made sure they were on the email list. How do you invite the sparring partners and not your coach and then tell your coach, well, it wasn't about you and blah, or whatever the fuck he was saying? It was crazy. Because if we say one thing like a little bit wrong, he'll be like, that was a lie. I never promised, even though I told you to your face and we had that direct conversation. Also, he said we never had the conversation about him brushing his teeth and having tonsil stones. How would I know you have fucking tonsil stones and you're about to get
He didn't deny it.
If we didn't have that, oh, he didn't. Okay.
No, he didn't deny the tonsil stones.
Right.
Or he said we didn't. Maybe he did say something like we didn't talk about it, but he wasn't I don't have tonsil stones.
I have bad breath. I'm just.
He literally sent us pictures of his throat.
Why would he do that? That's disgusting.
To prove to me that he was gonna get strep throat, and I'm like, dude, you don't get strep throat from tonsil stones. That's from not brushing your fucking teeth.
Part of the reason why Anisa and Ian sent us the picture of his tonsil stones, right, was because Anisa did not want Ian to be doing doubles, because she basically was wanting to just have a great time in Tampa with everybody else, but we needed him to continue to do his doubles. So every single day she'll find an excuse to let us know, oh, he's not feeling good. His shin splints are, kicking in, and his shins hurt. Or look, he has tonsil stones.
His breath is so bad he can't come to practice tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes no sense.
I told him use some Listerine. I said, dude, use Listerine and brush your teeth and floss.
You guys have that photo?
I mean, I'm sure. I don't know if it's because I didn't know if it was with Ian or if Anisa sent it to me, and then I think Anisa blocked me on everything.
Yeah, after we came on your show back in June, right? They both blocked all of us, and both me and Michael, and so our DMs with them has vanished. But the only messages we have with them is through the phone. Yeah. So I mean, we'll look for it, but like I think that might have been Anisa that sent it to you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, because she was the one that was trying to get Ian out of doing doubles a few weeks up to before the fight.
I want to see his ravaged tonsil stone filled throat.
I actually had his mouth guard. Like I was cleaning a few weeks ago, and I saw that Michael had his bare mouth guards, and I was like, hey, we should send this to Ethan.
I love it.
Yeah, but the thing is too is like if I wasn't sure about something, I wouldn't have brought it up, or I would just say literally I'm not sure. Ian's like not sure about anything, but he acts like we were lying about everything.
Well, so
but then he can never. Sorry.
It's so obvious that he's lying. And all you have to do is just look at this claim that he continues to repeat, is that I paid you guys $5,000 to come talk shit about him. And he even like world builds around it. He's like, oh, they were afraid that if they didn't talk shit hard enough, they weren't going to get the money and all this types of stuff. It happened at the end of the episode. I mean, here I have the timestamp.
The irony.
This happened.
Sticks with all of them.
Now, this happened 3 hours in, right? So it's at the very end of our time talking to you.
These socialist communists that are always like, I'm going to secretly take 34% and give the fighters 1%, and I'm not going to give a bonus to my actually working class and you two who are working your butts off, and I'm going to stiff them. Me, the fucking, and let me prove to you guys, I'm going to make a proclamation right here as the resident capitalist. This was not discussed beforehand. This was not offered in any way.
I make it very clear.
You guys are hearing this for the first.
Because I didn't want anyone to think that was what happened, right? That I was paid you guys to come on here. Everything you said is so obvious. I mean, so obvious, right?
But what's funny too about that is like, Anisa always claims to be a communist, but her and Ian's jobs are the most capitalist jobs you could possibly have.
Yes.
I was like, Ian made money on YouTube. Do you think every YouTuber deserve the same pay? You call yourself a sex worker, and don't get me wrong, I think she just puts herself in these categories so she can pretend to be a victim of certain things. But she calls herself a sex worker. Communists and sex workers are not in the same category. Make it make sense. I'm just like, nothing you say makes sense. It blows my mind. Like,
well, I don't know if you know this,
communist.
but the CEO of OnlyFans is the biggest contributor to APAC. We've mentioned that a few times. $11 million, and she has no problem working for him.
And she promotes her OnlyFans on her Twitter account, which is owned by Elon. So it's like, what are you doing? You literally have no idea. Like, you have no morals or
no principles. None.
Yes, but they pretend like they pretend like they're better than people. So they pretend like they have these high morals and principles. I swear to God, they think empathy is a political party, because Ian just put out that video having no empathy for Charlie Kirk or his wife, had no empathy for me or my wife, calls her dumb as rocks. It's just like, you claim to have empathy, but I think you think that it's only whatever Anisa tells you to have empathy about. She tells him what music to listen to. She literally told him when he's hungry at the gym. And it blows my mind the fact that, oh, he claims he has empathy. Oh, they claim to be socialist communists. They claim to be sex workers. They claim to be all these things, but it's like they just try to put themselves in a box to be like, hey, look, we're this and you're not, therefore you're a bad person.
It's the virtue signaling, right? They get to reap the social credits of being like, I'm a fucking communist and I do all these things right and I have all these great beliefs, but meanwhile, they never talk the talk, they never walk the walk, and it's just a bunch of bullshit. And when it comes to, supporting people, let the fucking capitalists take over. This time, you had no incentive to do this other than your rageful.
They also,
we all mutually
despise how you guys were genuinely shocked.
Evil people. I'll put words into your mouth a little bit. But I want to say here that I, the capitalist, will once again be ponying up for the right cause. It is not right that he stiffed you guys. Nope. I'm going to be sending you guys $5,000 for the bonus that you never got. Yep.
Oh my God.
Because he should have never fucked you guys.
That's insane.
It's my pleasure to do it. I'm going to send you guys that money. You should have got more than it from him, frankly. But the reason I know he's also lying about the bonus is your story lines up with everybody else we've talked to. Everybody said there was a bonus, that he told them there would be a bonus. The first year there was a bonus, and then everyone we talked to said the second year they were told there would be a bonus. So like everything you're saying completely corroborated by everyone else's account,
Right.
Yeah, he's so hurt right now because he knows that we're telling the truth, and that's the reason why he thought it was so important for him to put out that video and then to stream for 6 hours just crying his heart out.
Calling us crybabies.
Yeah, calling us crybabies, but you're the one crying on screen for 6 hours. I don't know how that's a thing. So, he's so hurt because the truth is out and he doesn't know how to defend himself. Right. He's a pussy. And he can't defend himself.
He says that it's proof that there was no bonus because I didn't reach out to him about a bonus. He even said he even said that he paid me timely with everything, right? There's a couple things that one, he always paid me timely. So two, and he tells me there's a bonus and then he doesn't pay me. I'm like, oh, okay, there must not have been a bonus. So I'm not going to reach out to him about a bonus that I don't think exists until I find out from Harley and everyone else when they came clean about a $27,000 bonus. And I'm like, well, shit, I thought there was no bonus because you paid me timely with everything. You tell me there's a bonus and then you never fucking paid me. So I'm like, how does that prove that I should have been hitting you up about the bonus? You literally said you paid me for everything all the time. There's so many like layers that just prove how he's lying. The other thing about that was the conversation at Denny's. First of all, I wasn't clowning Denny's. He went on a
Leave Denny's alone. He got really defensive. Do you notice that of Denny's?
Dude, one of my favorite clips on the internet is "What the fuck is up, Denny's?" And you could have a concert at Denny's and party for independent whatever rock or whatever. So I'm just like, that's one of my favorite clips on the internet because I'm old school internet. I'm not involved with the new internet. But anyways, so it wasn't Denny's we had a problem with. The problem was he was so soft from the way that we had talked to him, where one, he did cry at the gym because as soon as we got into the car, I told Kate, I was like, hey, he was literally crying. I think we're going to have issues. And then right after that was when he called us to have the meeting at Denny's. I don't care the meeting was at Denny's.
So let me just unpack this because I know he gets defensive about this. What's wrong with him crying after getting beat up in the ring?
There's nothing wrong with it, actually. The problem was that then he came to me and said that it was the way that I talked to him.
That he reminded, that Michael reminded Ian of his father.
Yeah.
That's where it went completely left. Like, you cannot be upset at your coach and say, hey, by the way, I have huge daddy issues, and therefore I hate you now, and I'm going to fire you. Like, that makes no sense.
Not even the firing. He was blaming me for why the sparring session didn't go the way he wanted it to. They were blaming me for why he froze because of past traumas. And the past traumas isn't something
You're not
to
a
make
therapist.
fun of.
You're a boxing coach.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the past traumas isn't something to make fun of. The crying about isn't something to make fun of. The blaming your boxing coach and then making him feel like, hey, you can't talk to him in a way that's necessary to train you for the fight because you will. They were like, oh, we weren't going to fire him. Dude, you told me you were going to have to find another coach that could talk to you properly if I didn't change how I talk to you. So why am I going to then all of a sudden send you all these messages and be like, yo, where the fuck is my bonus? Or even in a nice way, where's my bonus? Plus, another thing about this, he tried to say that I asked for a loan for him. I didn't ask for a loan. I asked for him to be a guarantor on our gym. And at that time, we had capital. The gym at that time, too, that we were looking at was a smaller place. Right now, we're looking at a bigger place, which I like. To be honest, like we don't have all the capital for that right now. We're trying to put it all together. We're trying to get people together to help with that. But at that time, we did have the capital for the place we were looking at. So I'm like, hey, could you be a guarantor? All Anisa ever talked about was how much money they have, how rich they are.
Yes.
So
oh my gosh. So she,
yeah.
I don't know if you guys have noticed. She's obsessed with counting my money.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's obsessed with you and Ela and H3, and she's always like wanted to take AB and Lena from you guys. She's always wanted to have something of her own that would be similar to the H3 podcast. That's the reason why Michael and I did not have the heart to tell AB and Lena. You know, even though we knew they were like, we knew that Ian and Anisa were just simpletons and they're evil, right? We didn't have the heart to tell AB and Lena because we saw that, like, you know, they liked them and they didn't know better, you know? So it was sad. But when we saw the last video of AB coming out and sharing all the stuff that he had to put up with the last year and a half, it was really sad, you know, and it broke our hearts that they actually went through that. We didn't know. We just thought that maybe, you know, they liked them a lot and then they just kind of went on the ride. We had no idea about the blackmailing, you know, all that stuff. So it's horrible.
I'm not surprised though. Also, like, we knew from the start, one of the reasons that we never came to like AB and everyone else about how fake they were. Yeah. One, we knew that like AB was close with them, but we also knew Ian and Anisa were only after AB for Lebanese clout.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with actually being good people or like, oh, we really click with these people. Anisa wanted to hang out with other Arabs or partial Arabs to prove how Arab she is.
Yeah.
Even though,
so sad.
Keep in mind, Ian ripped the Quran in half on live, and also
I know, man.
He denounced being a Muslim on camera.
I saw that too.
So
what do you call that when you renounce being a Muslim? It's really bad, right?
A kafir. No,
it's called a apostle. No, there's a name for it, but yeah, I think those two are probably some of the worst things that you can do as like a devout Muslim. I mean, tearing the Quran in half is fucking insane.
No, I mean, yeah, I've said a few prayers for him, to be honest. Like,
yeah, we got AB praying for his cursed ass.
I see my grandma like a force ghost when I saw that. She's like, he's going to hell. I'm like, no.
Yeah. I've talked to a lot of fighters now, some publicly, some privately, but one commonality between them all is they all fucking hate Anisa.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
yeah, and also I want to say, like, I don't know, because I know that Minx did not fight on the second. I mean, she's kind of just been off the card ever since CC1. But Minx is another YouTuber that I always felt that Anisa was like jealous of, and she also was not very nice to Minx. And so I just wanted to put that out there.
Minx, if you have a story, come forward.
And also the thing about it was he said like on his video, because there's so many things that he said on his video, it was insane. Also, nobody watched all 6.5 hours, so I have no idea what all of it was.
Yeah.
However, I did see some things that I'm able to like rebuke on here or like just tell the truth, which everything was the truth. We only spoke facts. And then he spoke like some of his feelings about our facts to try to disprove them. Also, the lie counter was hilarious. He'd be like, that was a lie, click, 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 like 3, 4, 5 lies. It's like, first of all, what was the lie? And how did it end up at 26 out of nowhere or whatever the hell the number was? But also, yeah, he said that right after I hit him up about the being a guarantor, not a loan, but being a guarantor, was when Kate asked him. But I had asked him sometime between July and September of after Creator Clash. So keep in mind, this is Creator Clash ended in April, I believe.
Yeah.
And then so it's like May, June, July, August. So sometime between July or September was when I asked him about being a guarantor. When she reached out to him about child marriage was January. And he said he was extremely offended that I would ask him to be a guarantor. Keep in mind, that's not putting up any money.
Yeah, I don't even understand that. He could have just politely said, I can't do it right now.
Yes.
He could have, but also...
He goes, I was super nice. All I said was, and then he actually says it. He goes, in no world can I give you money. I was like, that's not nice. That's insane. What the fuck?
He is insane. And I'm so glad that he put out that video saying that he admitted to texting that to us. Because when I saw the text message, I was just so shocked. Like, how could this be Ian? We've been there with him throughout the past 3-4 years. Like, I don't understand, you know what I mean? And so for him to come out and say those were his words and he, you know, signs off on it, I'm just like, wow, he's a horrible person.
Yeah, and then he really also the way he talked about the political activism you're doing about child brides, the way he's like, I saw it and I just was mad, so I closed it and never sent it to Anisa.
Yeah, why were you being mad for 4 months after? He's saying he was mad because I asked him to be a guarantor, not a loan, a guarantor. He's like, I lost my ass on all this stuff. And first of all, if you constantly talk about how much of a millionaire you are, and then you're mad,
I don't think they are, by the way. I think they lost. I think they lost the vast.
I mean, like
amount of their fortune.
For Ian to say that, like, oh, he didn't show Anisa, that's a lie. We know that Ian and Anisa are one, and they basically
He's
share
covering
one
for her.
Yeah, he's covering for her. You know, what
she's
I mean?
a feminist.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe in that screenshot that the DM that she shared, right, to try to expose, you know, Olivia. Like she said in there that, oh, I care about women and, you know, children or girls. I'm just like, you're fake.
Yeah.
You're so fake.
Yeah. And being so mad about me asking not for a loan, but a guarantor for somebody that's supposed to be a millionaire, multi-millionaire. Well, just say no.
Something.
But also,
something
you
nice.
can't tell me you're extremely mad about it, and then 4 months later, the latest I asked him was September. My wife asked him in January the following year, 2024, about supporting a bill, and he's still so mad that he can't even show the message to Anisa and just closes it. It's like, bro, how much did you hate us? And why did you hate us so much?
Because you remind him of his dad.
Yeah. How sad, right?
It's odd, right? And I'm not going to make fun of dad trauma. Like, my dad was deported when I was 13 years old. So I'm like, man, we a lot of us have daddy issues, right? It's like, yeah, my dad was deported when I was 13. We lost touch with each other for 12 years. I was fortunate enough to be in a part of his life for the last 12 years before he passed in 2022. But it was just like, the way he would get so mad at us and be like, I was never your friend. Oh, we only came to Thanksgiving.
He's like, why would I want to spend time with these losers? I'm like, so you're saying you thought they were losers back then?
Right.
Yeah.
Literally.
Also, I want to give the context.
Oh, and that Thanksgiving thing was so fucking rude.
Yeah, exactly. The whole Thanksgiving video that he put out is just ridiculous because, you know, the context around Thanksgiving was, I even told Michael that like, hey, if you see Ian and Anisa at the gym, like, I mean, you can ask them, you know, what they're doing for Thanksgiving, but I told Michael I didn't really feel comfortable because, you know, I find them super backstabbing and not honest people, and they're not good to the people around them that supports them. They're just opportunists, right? But then Michael went to the gym that day and he's super nice. And then he saw Ian and Anisa and he asked them, hey, do you guys have anything going on for Thanksgiving? And then they're like, no, because, you know, they basically eat out of the deli department at the grocery store near their house. They don't cook. All that cooking stuff that she puts online is a complete lie. Okay.
Yeah.
And so they said they had no plans, you know, and they looked all sad. So then Michael was like, well, why don't you guys come have Thanksgiving with us? And then I, last minute, had to go buy extra chairs because we didn't have enough chairs in our apartment for them to sit. So I went out of my way to order more chairs and get more chairs and an extra table. And I had it all set up and went out of our way. So for him to just be upset and not be able to take accountability for anything and then now say, oh, Thanksgiving was disgusting, I didn't want to be there, then why did you come, Ian?
Oh, there was another thing he said that was so out of pocket. How he's like, oh, she got beat up. She broke her ribs at her last job. So no wonder. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Oh, that was an Anisa thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Anisa's crazy. Like that's how low and crazy she is. I'm really glad that she stooped down to that level because it really shows the world how crazy she is, what kind of person she is. Yeah. There was an incident at work where I was working for a doctor and I was working in surgery, and I was the surgical lead of that practice, meaning that I'm the right hand to the doctor. The doctor, unfortunately, didn't have the best business sense and had fired his office manager and then hired his nanny to be his office manager. And the doctor
sounds
had
like he's having an affair with somebody.
Yes. And he did go through a divorce because he had an affair. And
was it with the nanny?
I don't know the details, but from what I know, from my professional experience is that I went to work. The doctor hired the nanny to be the office manager. The nanny has no experience on medical billing, how to deal with insurance, how to code all the treatment plans that we're doing for surgery. So the doctor was like, Kate, I know you're really smart and you're the surgical lead, so I really need you to train her and help her in any way possible, right? But I didn't know that this person had a substance abuse problem, you know? And so one day she came to work and she was shaking. And I knew that she was on something. And she physically attacked me and she hit me with a wood door and broke my rib. And then when that happened, I had to resign from my job. I was so broken in that moment because I was a single mom, right? And that time Michael and I were not living together. I was worried that I would have to resign from my job because of an unsafe unsafe environment. And I was assaulted at work. And now my employer is trying to shush me by sending me a letter of defamation. He had his attorney send me a letter saying, hey, if you don't sign this statement saying that the incident never happened, we're going to sue you within 7 days for defamation. And then I said, you want to know something? I'm no longer the 12-year-old bride that I was, okay? I'm a survivor and I know how to defend myself. I will use the law to reinforce you. So let's fucking go, okay? And that's why I got myself an attorney. I did win my lawsuit. Okay, and Anisa knows all this. I shared this with her because I thought she was my friend. I thought she was our friend. I thought she was our family friend. That's the reason why we invited them to Thanksgiving. That is the reason why we go to the extent that we go to be there for them. That is the reason why instead of charging them $150 an hour to film dynamic filming, I charged them $100. That is the reason why my husband, instead of charging them $100 per person per session, even though their sessions are separate, but at the same time, like, he gives them a huge discount. And we do all this, and we were just gonna take all this information to the grave with us. The only reason why we came out is because we found out that Ian is trying to do another creator clash, and he's ripping people off again, and he's not being honest. And then he had to call CPS on your kids. Let's take it back to this. Well, he didn't call them, but he encouraged the community.
He justified it.
He justified it. So just by him doing that, it just makes me realize he's not a good person.
No.
He's really evil. So that's the reason why we came forward with the information we had, because Ian needed to know that he cannot continue this way forever. Someone's going to hold him accountable. If no one's going to hold him accountable, then Ethan Klein's going to hold him accountable. And he needs to understand that, both him and Anisa.
That's right.
Also, it was funny because he's like, oh, they were in my DMs. First of all, we weren't in the DMs. We were in the comment section when he was talking about, I'm going to release a new content cop.
Yeah.
And we knew that that was how he became successful. So I'm like, oh, okay, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's like, what's funny is like, he tells these stories to try to make us sound bad. And then he's like, as soon as they found out it was Ethan, then they were, oh no. Yeah, that's literally exactly what happened.
When I heard that, I was like, oh, that's so cool that they were like, even understood back then that that's an insane thing to do.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me because, once again, he tells these stories that tried to make us look bad, but it just makes us look like good people that we are. Because we didn't come on here lying. We didn't come on here trying to, like, tell stories that weren't true. We just came on here. We spit a bunch of facts that pissed him off, pissed Anisa off, too, because she hates being thrown under the bus.
Yeah.
And he's like, Froggy Tonic was never there to film Anisa and do all this stuff or whatever he was saying. It's like, no, that's exactly what he was there for. And you know that's true. And also, why didn't if Froggy Tonic was there to do the stuff for the documentary, how come the documentary for the second one never came out? Why? Because it was a huge failure, dude. So it's like, and then he's like, what was $160,000 on parties when we lost $250,000? I can do math. That means you only would have had a $90,000 loss, you fucking idiot. If you can't do math, that's what that means. Also, why are you spending $160,000 on parties that aren't going to relate to ticket sales or pay-per-view sales?
They're not very bright. They're not. They're terrible business people, and they're very dumb. So Anisa started throwing out some really crazy accusations against you, Mike. This one here, I'll pull it up.
Okay.
She said, so this was during Ian's live stream. She said this in the comments, and I believe, do we have the video of it? Because she goes, Ian, do you remember this? And he goes, no. So she says about you, Michael, he wouldn't stop hugging me. It was really, really upsetting. I kept trying to push him off, and he wouldn't. I was embarrassed. It made me feel really embarrassed, and then he wouldn't let me leave. He kept hugging me, and I was trying to push him off, and I cried. Can you explain why the fuck I was crying? And here's the clip of her asking him, because I think this is instructive.
Physical therapist office inside that gym. The Seawolves also trained out of that gym.
We were being so disruptive.
But, so other people use this space, and she just wants to control the music. That's so unprofessional. It's not allowed, and it's not fair to the other members.
So
why is she keep invoking the term professional or unprofessional? He said this to me. He spoke to me like this. Like, how do you operate? Have you ran into this with Michael at all?
More confidence just in life. That obviously comes from, being able to...
Oh, she's telling him you got to comment on this. He wasn't acknowledging her messages, probably because he knew they were insane and defamatory, and he was like, I'm not going to read that crazy shit. And now she tags him and goes, iDubbbz, can you explain why the fuck I was crying? She's mad at him. She's angry that he's not acknowledging her. So let's see his acknowledgement.
Anisa, you can come here and explain it if
She's
you
in
want.
the other fucking room yelling at him in chat. What a dumb coward loser.
Incoming.
So anyway, let's hear what he says about it. Oh my
Come
goodness.
here and explain it if you want, because I don't have a fucking recollection of it.
Now, listen, the fact that he doesn't remember doesn't mean that something didn't happen. However, she seems to be pretty confident that she told him all about it, and he can explain why she was crying, but he doesn't even fucking remember it. But do you know what?
It wasn't a big deal.
Is she talking about anything?
So I can tell you exactly what happened.
Yeah.
So she got kicked off the aux. Patty kicked her off the aux. And then when Patty
this is related to the aux thing?
Yes.
So this was one of the best stories, is that when she tried to take over the music for the gym and people got pissed because it wasn't the right music.
Yes. And so when she got kicked off the aux, and her and I had that conversation where I was like, oh, I probably did go too far because I told her it was 12-year-old emo music. But it was just like, she was trying to diss on Patty's music. And I was like, what the hell are you saying?
That's another coach.
Patty was another coach at the time. So what she was saying didn't make sense. So I was like, and this was just another example of how often her and I would get into it. And I would actually speak my mind, which is why they don't like us, because they don't like when people have different thoughts than they do and don't bow down to their stupid ideology. So she was mad that I wanted to change that Patty changed the music, because I wasn't even the one that did it. Once again, I'm nice. I probably would have let her play that stupid shit. So Patty wanted to change the music, does change the music. She gets upset, starts talking shit about Patty. I stick up for Patty and told her music was 12-year-old emo music. We were supposed to do our pad session, because I always would have to do pads with her before Ian. Once again, I remember all facts. These guys are idiots. And so as soon as that happened, I literally turned around because I was like, okay, let's do our pads. I was going to put her gloves on. She runs to the bathroom. And right when I saw her run to the bathroom, I was like, oh, this probably isn't good. She's probably going to be crying. Sure enough, she was crying in the bathroom. She took several minutes to come out. By the time she comes out of the bathroom, she's bawling. She tries to leave to go to the car, and I see her go to the front door, but she realizes she doesn't have the keys to the car. So she has to come back. At this point, she's already crying. She's super sad. Once again, they don't know what the fuck empathy is. I see a woman crying, and I'm going to feel bad. I'm like, oh shit. I did not mean to make her feel that bad. I thought we were going to just have that conversation, go on to pads, have a normal day. That's why it's so funny. They're like, oh, you're going to cry about it? You crybaby? Bro, you guys are the fucking crybabies. Like, I can move on from shit. They can't. So she's crying about it. I go give her a hug because I'm like, hey, I'm sorry that you're crying. I didn't hug her to the point where she started crying. I felt bad, so I gave her a hug.
She was crying.
And I said, yeah, she was bawling. So I hugged her.
That's a crazy, malicious lie. The way she told that story is nuts. She's crying from the aux thing, and then she's making it sound like she's crying because you're like squeezing her and not letting her go.
But literally, because that makes no fucking sense.
It doesn't.
Why would I just be squeezing her? Like, she disgusts me. She's always disgusted me. Her mind is disgusting. I see people like Shallow Hal. She's like the ugly girl in Shallow Hal that thinks she's pretty. It's like, no, you're an old, disgusting, like, you're just, everything grotesque is what you are, down to your soul, down to your core, down to like whatever she pretends to be in the moment to virtue signal. That's like, it's like you're none of those things, and you know you're none of those things. That's why you can't even actually stick up for these things, and that's why her stories make no sense. But yeah, I did have empathy, and I went to hug her because she was a crying woman. You know who didn't try to hug her? Ian, because he has no fucking empathy for his wife that's crying. If I saw my wife crying, I'd be like, "Oh my god,
he doesn't
I'm so sorry." He didn't even.
You remember it. You remember it. He doesn't.
I remember it perfectly. And then, so she grabs the keys to her car and then leaves for the rest of the session. I tell Ian, I'm like, dude, I'm like distraught. I'm like, fuck, I didn't mean to make her cry that bad. Ian's like, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Once again, he told her she's a hypochondriac. Yep. The moment she got her fucking fake concussion, because she got punched in the head, and one of her 13 concussions and 11 minors and 2 majors, which we've still never seen any of the video of her just being knocked unconscious on the fucking lacrosse field or the hockey field. She used to say crazy shit to Ian. She was always trying to like make it sound like he wasn't as much of a man as he was. She'd be like, one of the times I was talking about how good Ian's body shots were, and she, once again, that's me sticking up for you, Ian, you fucking no comprehension idiot. So I was talking about how good Ian's body shots were, and she's like, I could take his body shots. And I'm like, no, you couldn't. That makes no sense. Like, if Ian hit you in the liver, you're going to go down. Like, that makes no sense. And she was like, I've been hit in lacrosse and hockey with sticks, and I didn't ever go down. Da, da, da. Okay, cool. So you took all these body shots, but you had 13 concussions from it. It's like, dude, she's so full of shit. It's crazy. But yeah, so I literally remember that. Ian doesn't even fucking remember it, because to him, he was like, oh, it's not a big deal. Even though the next day they come to the gym and they tell my wife, Michael has no respect for women. He never respects women.
Oh, God. That's what happened. Oh, my God.
Yeah, so it's like... Yeah, I had to have a whole, like, sit down with her the next day because she came to the gym and she was so upset. And then she told me that, you know, she doesn't understand why I could be with Michael because, you know, he doesn't support women. And she was literally encouraging me to leave my husband, basically. Like, I wouldn't be with someone like that.
Sounds like the kind of pressure she's putting on AB, Olivia, and Lena.
Yes, she's really good at that. Yeah.
And the fucking concern trolling she does is insane. When Ian made a whole video about fucking concern trolling. I'm like, I'm cussing way more.
To be fair, that video was insanely bad, dumb, poorly conceived, incomprehensible, like psychotic.
It would have been way better if he would have put Anisa's tweets in there. Then it would have gave way more context to the shit. Yeah. It's like, dude, you and your wife are fucking concern trollers or whatever. I don't even know what the fuck that means. I just know it's when you pretend to care about something, but you're like trolling about it. That's exactly. Oh, when she fucking made a tweet about my wife and she was like, I just want her to be better. Bitch, that's not what it said. That's what you put in the first sentence. And then your sentences after that had nothing to do with being better. It's like, they're such pieces of shit. Once again, they have no principles. They have no morals. They just pretend like they're better people by using key words that think that makes them sound better. And it's like, dude, everyone sees through your bullshit. Even the lies that you were trying to call me out for, you would then immediately talk about how it was the truth. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, you can't even do a lie counter correctly without lying about all the lies. When it's just like, because we weren't lying about anything. Everything we said was facts. He goes on for 45 minutes about Denny's because there wasn't enough fucking lies for him, because there was no lies. And once again, I remember this shit very well. It was like, I lost so much sleep trying to fucking train this guy because I knew the work it would take to win these fights, especially the fucking people that he chose to fight. He's like, we could have never beat Dr. Mike. Motherfucker, you could have beat Dr. Mike if you would have taken it as serious as I did. And if you would have actually believed in your fucking coach and not just been like, well, I'm not. For the second fight, I was the one that made him do cardio. We have an Airdyne bike at the gym, and I would force him to do the cardio in front of me. Literally, during the sparring sessions for the second fight, like we have video on him, the sparring sessions for the first fight, he would gas every time. First round, gas out. Everyone else would be playing around. He'd be sucking air. And I'm like, Ian, I can tell you're not doing your cardio. He's like, doesn't understand that if you do your cardio, you're not going to gas out in sparring. because he's so fucking new to this. So he's like, he thinks he can just get away with lying to me. And then, oh, I wasn't lying. I was doing the cardio. No, you weren't. Also, he's like, oh, the moving into the house only took 1 day. Bitch, you were looking at houses for so long. It took you like a month and a half to find the house that you were going to move into.
They would cancel sparring sessions because she had to go look at homes to see which one she was going to buy. And also, I want to say that, like, I don't understand why Anisa does this, but like, since all this drama has come out, since everybody has been like making so much content on these two, I've learned so much facts about them that I didn't know. And I've also learned that like she has lied to us a whole bunch. One thing that she shared with us when they were buying their house, she came to the gym, she was super happy, and she was like, oh my gosh, we got a house. And it was listed at $1.2 million, but we offered 1.4 because we wanted to make sure that no one else was gonna come and outbid us, you know, because we needed a home right away. And yeah, and then I found out on Kino that like the house they bought for like 1,000 and I'm just sorry, not 1,050,000, right, or something like that, right? So it was $1 million. But why did Anisa need to tell me, you know, the coach's wife, that it was listed for 1.2 and she bought it for 1.4? She obviously wanted me to like think she was just filthy rich and she's amazing. I don't understand that, and she lies about all these things. So she's just a pathological liar, and it makes no sense why she needs to flex to me. I didn't care.
She's such a pathological liar. Up until like a couple months ago, she had always told us one of the reasons that she told me that people hate on Ian was because she had done a porn with Mia Khalifa in a hijab. So I'm like, oh damn.
Wait, hold on. What does that have to do with? Wait, she told. Oh, okay. Anisa said that she was in the porno with Mia Khalifa.
Yes. This was the first conversation I had with Anisa when I first met her at the gym. Michael told me, hey, the YouTuber's coming in today with his wife. They're training, you know, come and meet them and film, right? And then I go and I meet her and I said to her, hey, you know, we don't really know much about the YouTube world. So are you also a YouTuber, or what do you do for work? And then she like literally giggled like, ah. And then she was like, well, you know, I actually had a porn video that went viral. And I was like, oh my God, I just looked around to make sure nobody was around us because why are you talking about this at the gym? And then she's like, yeah, I had a porn video that I did with Mia Khalifa and another Muslim girl. And the three of us had hijabs on, and it was very controversial. And I got lots of death threats. And then after that, I was like terrified for my life, and Ian needed to protect me. And so that's kind of how I became famous. You know, so she made it seem to me that was how she was. That's
such a crazy thing to lie about.
Yeah. She's a liar. She lies all the time. And I think she liked us because we weren't a part of the YouTube world, and she could just lie to us continuously.
And she goes, we're not going to look it up.
We're not going to look it up. Why would we look that up?
Also, I'm not going to look up a fucking porn of my client's wife.
I didn't even
like,
know
that's
that
insane. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm not a weird, bad person. Like, so we literally didn't even know that was a lie until like recent. We found out a bunch of their lies recently, and like watching Ian's video, like, I had no idea he fucking hated as much as I said, and we were fucking losers. First of all, like I'm the youngest of my family. So when you try to roast me, but you say the shit that he says, dude, it literally makes me laugh super hard. He's like, you fuck. Once again, we were laughing at Sam Hype's video.
His roasts are so pathetic, so juvenile, small-brained. He goes, this part's really gonna piss me off. Fuck this guy. And his response is like, fuck you, Ethan.
Yeah.
I don't think he was always this dumb.
What is
that? It's crazy.
He doesn't know. He does not know how to. He doesn't know how to throw beef with anybody. Here's a good example. Okay, so after like his fight with Dr. Mike, right? When they were fighting in the ring, Dr. Mike hit him in the back of the head several times in the back of the head, which is an illegal punch, right? And the ref didn't call it. So I was upset about that. Ian and Anisa were super upset about that, right? After the fight. The next morning, when we ran into Dr. Mike and his entourage in the hotel that we were all staying in, that Ian and Anisa rented for us, I ran into Dr. Mike and his girlfriend and his entourage. I'm with Michael and Ian and Anisa, and I was pissed. So I was about to check Dr. Mike. I said, I checked him.
What'd you say?
I said to him, because Dr. Mike was like, oh, what a great fight we had. What a crazy event. And I said, what about those back of the head shots that you threw to Ian? That wasn't okay.
She like actually kind of ruined the mood because we're all trying to have like a chummy experience. No. And she was so pissed. She's sticking up for Ian.
What did he say? Like, what did Dr. Mike say?
The headshot.
Yeah, I did. And then,
What did Dr. Mike say to that?
He tried to ignore it. He was like,
he ignored it. He played it off. Just what his exact response is this. Oh, yeah, it was savage. Savage? And then I literally said, I'm not going to be part of this conversation. I'm walking away. I walked away.
And I was like, we got to go to the beach.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
like, oh, we got to get out of here.
That day we were going to go to the beach before we head home, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm done talking to you guys. You're a piece of shit for like hitting Ian in the back of the head, and now you're not gonna say anything. And Ian and Anisa are both standing there like dumb fucks. They couldn't even like say anything. They were just
Cowards.
like, they were scared.
It's ironic. A doctor's the one that actually gave him brain damage.
Yeah. That's why I don't like Dr. Mike. He's a cheater. Yeah.
What was funny was,
what did you guys think of that
fight,
when the fight started and Dr. Mike like punched at him real fast after touching gloves? That was really bad manner, right?
Yes. Oh, that completely. First of all, I always told Ian too. I was like, be careful touching gloves because people will try to do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then sure enough, we didn't think Dr. Mike would do that.
Yeah.
But in the first round, Ian's actually doing pretty well. Once again, Ian, this is me sticking up for you. You know comprehension, fuck. So in the first round, Ian was actually doing really well until like probably about 30 seconds in or so to the first round. At the end of the first round, he starts getting hit in the back of the head, and you see his knees buckle, and then Dr. Mike like hits him. But the thing is, I told Ian, because Dr. Mike slaps with his punches, he throws punches like this, which is like how cats paw. But then when you throw overhands like that, it's easy to hit somebody in the back of the head. So I'm calling it out to the ref. I'm like, ref, back of the head, back of the head. The ref's telling me to shut up. They're telling me to sit down. They're telling me they're gonna kick me out because I was like standing, and you're not supposed to stand. So I was sticking up for Ian, like being a good fucking coach. Yeah. And then anyway, so he's locked in the back.
That Ian and Anisa don't know how to throw beef, because obviously I called out the person that was hitting her husband in the back of the head. She was complaining. Ian and Anisa were both complaining to us all morning before we ran to Dr. Mike and them about, oh, that was so illegal, and how come the ref didn't call it, crocodile tears. So you know what? I cared about them in that time, right? Because I thought they were my friends. So when I saw Dr. Mike, I called him out, and guess what? Ian and Anisa were silent. They didn't say anything. They just looked. And they're quiet. Anisa was like terrified that I was actually calling out Dr. Mike. But dude, that's your husband. Call him out. This is your card. Why are you afraid?
I was upset about when we watched that fight, because we were promoting the event at the time.
Yeah.
I was upset about the punch that Dr. Mike threw right out the gate.
Yeah, that was round 2, and then on round 2 they go to touch gloves, and Dr. Mike goes, my coach told me to start fast, so. Mother, you don't need to. You knew what you were doing. You weren't that adrenaline filled to where you're like, start fast. I don't know, touch gloves. It was like it was an excuse.
Dr. Mike wanted to rock Ian quickly from the beginning, so that way Ian would just basically like lose his equilibrium, just be afraid from that moment on. And that's kind of what happened in the fight. You know what I mean? Even though Ian trained hard, it was not good enough because he was training against someone who has lots of experience. Even though Dr. Mike put out a video saying that he just started training. That's a lie.
He said he was trained for 10 years.
Well, he's been doing Taekwondo since he was like 8 years old or something.
But he said he was boxing.
So he knows better. But anyway, compared to him, Dr. Mike's a saint. We love Dr. Mike. He's out there being a doctor and giving brain damage when necessary, right?
Yeah. Who would have thought years later I'm on Dr. Mike's side way more than my own fighters?
Yeah.
It's like the way that he treated us over time is ridiculous. Especially why would I want to hang out with you fucking losers?
Yeah.
It's like, excuse me? Like, what's funny to me is like Odd Ones Out and people like that had horrible experiences. They got knocked out in the first round versus Alex, and yet they would still go back to their boxing coach and train after the fight. And I'm just like, Ian, these people are training when they don't have a fight lined up because they actually have a relationship with their coach. You're so clueless and you have no empathy or comprehension, so you can't understand that.
Accountability.
Mike Quick's people got him a YouTube channel. First of all, shout out to Mike Quick's YouTube channel. He just got 10,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Michael Quick. We love you and we appreciate you.
I don't know who that is, but clap.
That's Hunter's coach. He's a good guy.
He was the coach for Michael Reeves. He was the coach for William Haynes.
Cool.
He was the coach for Odd Ones Out. So he coached several people on the event. And they were the ones, his YouTubers after the event bought him camera equipment and helped him set up a YouTube channel.
Oh,
so
that's
it's just
nice.
like,
wow.
Dude, it's so nice.
Yeah.
And we're just like, how come people that didn't throw the event are really nice to their people? I spent 11 months with you trying to get putting out my heart and soul into your camp, cared way more than you ever cared. And then you disappear on us for several months. And then you come back like, oh, did we miss too much time? Also, I had specifically told him, don't fight. I said it on a public interview that I did with, I don't even know, some channel on Twitch live stream or something, where I was like, oh, I don't want him to fight Alex Wasabi if he fights anybody else.
Yeah.
And then he chose Alex Wasabi. In my mind, I'm like, the reason I didn't want you to fight Alex Wasabi was because he loves boxing, and I can tell how much you don't like boxing by how you put the effort you put into it. So I was like, one of the last people you should fight. Alex Wasabi had a ring in his backyard. He moved a pro boxer in with him. He loved training. Ian doesn't. And he's like, this is who I'm going to fight. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. You're putting us in a hole. This is the opponent you've chosen for the second fight. And yet you put us, we're so far behind on what we need to do to show up to this event. But I still had him in good enough shape to where he outgassed him. He won the third round. One judge had it a draw, which means that he's won 2 of the rounds on one judge's scorecards, right? And then even Julian Chua, Mike or Alex Wasabi's coach, was in the corner like in between towards the 4th round, and he was like, "Don't you allow us to be a fucking draw?" So it's like Ian was this close to maybe not winning the fight, but getting a draw. And if Ian would have been able to put it on him and drop him, we would have won a decision. So it's just like it's so.
There's no accountability from like Ian himself or Anisa for why he lost this fight. It was just very sad to see, you know, when we watched the reaction to his stream on like on the Kino show, right? And he was just crying about how like it's Michael's fault, and you know, Michael should have like coached him better, or all these other things. It makes no sense. No one's gonna help you win, Ian. You're with Anisa, the parasite.
But then one of the times he's like, Michael was a bad coach. Why don't you just why don't you take responsibility for me losing because you're a bad coach? And then later on, when he was like, we weren't going to fire him, he was very technically proficient. And it's like, so I was a good coach. I care if my fighters lose. Like all the shit that he tries to talk, as soon as he says like 3 more sentences, he just made me sound better. So
Back, I want to ask you, are you comfortable sharing the story, the League of Legends story you told me about?
Which one's that?
You
which
played
one?
League of... Wait, was that you that told me
Is
about...
it-
you
no,
played
is it-
League of Legends with Anisa?
Oh no,
I don't know about the story, but
So-
I'm down to hear the story.
Wait, who told me that story?
So the story is.
Oh, no, it was... I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It wasn't
Yeah.
you. It was the other guy in the chat.
The
chat with us. Who you guys know.
But the story alone is that basically Anisa sucks at League of Legends, and like she would try to get all these people to she would try to like give them attention and try to groom them to be her slaves, to basically like teach her how to play because she sucked. And then I was shocked because, you know, I'm new to the whole video game playing world, right? Like I never played games, my kids did. So I always thought when people were streaming, they were good. And that's when I had to learn, no, there's actually a ton of girls that suck at playing video games, but they just make a lot of money on stream because apparently they show their tits like Anisa. And that's when I was like, oh, I thought when someone is a professional streamer playing video games, they were all good. And then that's when I learned, no, that's not true. And so that's where that story came from.
So he told me that he was playing League of Legends with a girl he was trying to date.
Yeah.
And he brought Anisa in to play a game with them, right? These people meeting for the first time, and Anisa got in a huge fight with this girl after one game of League of Legends that he had to like smooth it over. I was like,
it's a very intense game, Ethan.
But one game with a stranger,
it's very,
friend.
high pressure, okay?
Jesus. He also had a lot to say about Gorgeous Gabe.
Oh, yeah.
He's out. He's not accepting the Gorgeous Gabe allegations.
Well, what's funny is, first of all, that's how you know it's true, because he's lying about it. And he tried to say, I'm sexually attracted to Gorgeous Gabe because that's his name. And that everyone was like, dude, this proves that he's never hung out in circles of friends, because friends have silly names for each other. Like one of the other fighters was named Drama, and Drama and me both always called him Gorgeous Gabe. Like he's such an idiot that he's never had friend groups that give each other nicknames. And so he doesn't understand like a nickname is a joke, but it's also based on truth. And so, he tried to say that all the Gorgeous Gabe stuff wasn't true. Also, he tried to say, like Anisa said this thing about Gabe posting on her hair extensions and saying something, and she was like, "Oh, that's so brave of him to make a comment." They are so stupid. Gabe has a full-time job and runs a business. He doesn't have time to watch these shows. The only way he would have fucking known about any of this is if they told him.
Yeah.
So unless they've actually went out and told Gabe that, hey, these guys are on podcasts saying this stuff, Gabe doesn't know about any of this shit. Like, Gabe, they don't understand. Other people don't live in this world. That's why it's funny when Ian calls me a disgraced coach. No one in the fight world knows who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
No one knows who the fuck you are, Ian or Anisa.
Yes.
And if they did know who the fuck you were, they wouldn't like you. They're not going to be on your side. You make yourself sound like shit all the time.
This is how ridiculous Ian and Anisa is, okay? So when we traveled them to LA many times and Las Vegas and everywhere else before the CC1 and CC2, right? They would never give us the location of the hotel that they're staying at until literally like the day before or the day of. And they would always say, "Oh, well, that's because like you have no idea, Kate. Ian and I like we're famous and we're celebrities. So if people find out like where we're staying, then you know, like Ian's afraid that people might try to come and kill me. Like Sam Hyde might come and kill me.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. And then I said to her, "How is that possible for someone to know like where you're staying?" And she said that one time she took a selfie in a bathroom and they were able to figure out which hotel it was because of the tile from the back of the shower. And I was like, are you serious? Are you that famous? How come nobody knows you? I don't understand.
I'm not going to say that wasn't true because maybe it was true. But my thing is, Sam Hyde didn't give a fuck about you guys. He was never going to, like, they said they didn't invite Ian's dad. This was even funnier. He's like, oh no, we didn't invite my dad because we were worried about the Froggy Fresh drama. What the fuck are you talking about? But you invited all these other creators, so you're not worried about them having to deal with the drama, or you're worried about dad having to deal with drama. That would make no fucking sense to him. Also, Froggy Fresh is great. He's a good person. Him and his wife are actually good people. That's probably why the fuck they didn't like him and couldn't be with, like, because, oh, he went and did something with Sam Hyde to promote the event. Do you not know how to, dude, they have no idea how to promote the fucking events. He wouldn't, that's another thing. Like, I would tell him, hey, Ian, put out video of you training, put out video of you doing well, put out video of you sparring and looking good. And he would tell me, no, that's not going to go viral. Yeah. So that's why they would put out videos that made it look like they literally edited that one video to make it look like he was getting beat up by Abelina, when in reality, what had happened was he got beat up by the other coach that was out there. That was the coach that gave him a bloody nose. And then Anisa posts the pictures of him with the bloody nose. Is that going to help you promote your event? No, that makes you look like a fucking clown. Like, what are we talking about? They edited a video to make it look like Abelina Sabrina beat him up and gave him a bloody nose. And then once again, as a boxing coach who's like, dude, you're way better than that, instead of showing yourself doing well, you fucking put that stuff out, which emasculates you. It makes you look like a bitch. And it's just like, that's not how you promote your event, by making yourself look like a fucking somebody that's not good at fighting, somebody that's getting beat up by people on your undercard that have never trained before.
You guys you sent me some footage of Gorgeous Gabe.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
It's pretty funny.
So yeah,
do we have that, Dan?
To give some context.
Oh, it's in the doc. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Okay.
Which one is it here? You say it's in the doc, Dan? Yeah, it's at the top of that section. Kate's video. Kate's. Oh, I'm sorry. In the iDubbbz section. Oh, okay. I got it. So, you said it's at like 55 minutes or something?
Yes. Basically, I would record the whole 2-hour session of Michael training with Ian and Anisa, and then I would take all the recordings that I have and condense them together into one clip, and then I would, So that's everything from the session.
Here's the footage, right? Just to give you an idea.
Yeah.
Now this is when Ian spars with Gabe the Gorgeous, and we're gonna go on over to that part. And I laugh at Anisa in this. It's very funny.
Yeah, you can see that she's like literally gushing all over and obsessed with Gabe.
Yeah, look at her. Look at how she watches.
Yeah.
So to bring context to this, when Ian would spar his other partners, she would never really watch.
She would walk away.
And then and this is also early in Ian's sparring session, so they're going super light with him. We're trying to teach him how to like be comfortable and throw like not super hard, but just actually throw good punches, like with good technique, and Gabe's still beating the shit out of him. But but we were, to give context, it's like this was some of Ian's first sparring sessions. We're trying to make him feel comfortable.
This was the first day that Gabe came to spar with Ian, and that's why Anisa is like over there gushing. And then there's even parts in the clip where she's all like giving Gabe a ton of compliments on his pants, basically how great he is.
How the picture? What's funny is. Yeah, look at
that face.
She's constantly, she's so
That's why Ian is so upset, because the truth is that his wife is in love with
Play
Gabe.
it, Zach. Let me just stay zoomed in on her.
Yeah, she's in love.
Incoming.
I'm trying to manually track her face.
Yeah.
It's not pretty, but.
The first time Gabe actually punches Ian in the sparring, Anisa actually smiles. That was in the first round.
And also in the video is one of my other pro fighters at the time, Ryan Ishmael, and he was trying to train for a pro fight during Ian's camp. So like 2 weeks I missed in Florida helping Ryan train for his professional fight that he won. But it's like I missed 2 weeks of one of my actual fighters' camps because of working with you. And he would get so frustrated with Ian because he would hear shit online when she'd be like, oh yeah, oh, this is actually what it is.
This is the Godzilla part.
Yeah, she compares Gabe to Godzilla.
I mean, it feels good. I was hoping it'd be like, yeah, that felt good.
It
Some more of
felt
that.
good, but it was immediately like, oh shit.
Ian saying that when he
the way she's just standing there with gloves on, she looks like such a dope.
Yes, she is a dope. Exactly.
Yes.
But this was Ian saying that every time he hit Gabe, it didn't do anything to him. So that's what made me crack up laughing.
Yeah. So here's what she said in response to that. Actually, I want to show the full context. It's that good.
I mean, it feels good. I was hoping it'd be like, yeah, that felt good.
It
Some more of
felt
that.
good, but it was immediately like, oh shit.
It's like shooting a big Godzilla and the Godzilla doing nothing. Just knowing.
What a dumb idiot weirdo. What a
Yeah.
stupid
Yeah.
contribution.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Gabe, so in this analogy, gorgeous Gabe is Godzilla. The great Godzilla, and
Yes.
Ian is probably like a side monster. He's not even like a main monster. He's like
Shout out Godzilla Teddy Fresh.
Oh hell yeah!
When I saw that, I was
You guys
like,
want
oh
some
my
stuff? I'll send
God.
you guys some stuff.
Thank you so much. Oh, now Ian's gonna say that we went on this show for Teddy Fresh merch.
Yeah. I'm bribing you
He has
with,
no
with t-shirts.
comprehension.
I have bad breath. I'm like stinky, and I shit myself.
Yeah, I know. That's what we said. Just
Yeah.
one more time because it's so damn funny.
It's so good.
It's like growing up.
Yeah, that felt good.
It
Some more of
felt
that.
good, but it was immediately like, oh shit.
She's cooking on this. Watch.
It's like growing up, shooting a big Godzilla and the Godzilla doing nothing. Just knowing.
Doesn't even look.
We're screwed.
Dude, it just expect that, right? I want to have attrition. Right?
And this is me talking about Ian dealing with people that can get punched and not show anything. I'm like, we need to have that attrition. So you need to be able to punch people over and over again. And then, it just shows me being a good coach. Also, right after that is when Ryan goes to spar with Ian. He had 2 more rounds. And Anisa doesn't watch the rounds where Ryan
Every time Ian spars with the other opponent, not versus Gabe, Anisa will walk off. But whenever it's Gabe training with, sparring with Ian, Anisa comes right back in, and she has her full attention, ready to go. Right like that.
Yeah.
Where's the one he spars afterwards with?
No, in between the rounds.
After that clip, he sparred Ryan.
It's a separate clip.
It's one round with Ryan, one round with Gabe. They go back and forth, So if you just go to the beginning, you'll see where Ishmael, and they go to the rounds. Yeah, and then so
that's where I would have to train her.
Yeah.
So this is clips of me having.
This is clips that Michael trains Anisa before Ian.
That's fucking nuts. Why?
Look at that. Look at all the work he has to do.
So instead of getting ready with Ian for his sparring session, the first 30+ minutes I have to train her. I have to work with her on everything.
If everybody wonder why Ian sucked, it's because Anisa took up half of his training. Look at this. Who does this? Who brings their wife? Ask AB if he brought Lena so she could have a session before he went sparring or training.
That's pretty nuts. Yeah.
Makes no sense. Yeah.
Can
She
I
also-
say something though?
she
Take
bra-
this for what you will. People are gonna get. Her form does look good, and maybe
Especially
that's
for
to your
early on.
credit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah. Well, she won't understand that you're giving her a compliment. Just
Yeah,
a
she
heads
won't
up,
understand.
AB.
She won't understand.
She has no comprehension.
This is why I hate
She
AB.
training, okay? That's why Ian sucked.
But yeah, she literally didn't look bad at all. Like, she looked better at pads than Ian. But once again, she had played sports. Ian had never played sports. Ian had 2 left feet. All Ian had ever done. Like, yeah, because that doesn't look bad right there for somebody that's newer. You know, she's a little lazy with that lead hand, but at the same time, like it for being newer to boxing, like that 1-2-3-1-2 is not that bad. And then once again,
why
this
is
me
she
putting-
even in the documentary? She's not fighting.
Shut up, baby.
Well, they wanted me to film everything. They wanted me to film Anisa working with Michael, and also they wanted me to film Ian training with Michael.
Yeah.
So basically, from start to end of the training session for 2 hours, I film everything, and a little over an hour is what is the total content that I've clipped together, and I just combined them. So this was his whole training for that whole day.
So where's the clip of her not watching?
So right after we laughed, right after the Godzilla part,
Oh, yeah,
she
okay.
goes to hit the. So literally right after the Godzilla part,
So that's
she goes
right.
to. So look at her staring.
Yeah, see, watch
And then
now.
watch,
Yeah.
Ryan puts his gloves on. So watch
Yeah.
this. Ryan will get his gloves on, and when Ryan
Oh, I
gets
see,
his
I
gloves
see.
on, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go hit the bag."
Yeah, she's like, I'm done flirting now.
Yeah. So literally right after this, Ryan goes and gets his gloves on. And she goes and hits the bag. Shout out Ryan Ishmael. He's fighting over out of Indiana right now, but so it's this also shows like how much I was having fun with them. I was like putting them in this best environment for Ian to learn. Looked like that gym is empty right now. We were providing him with like the best training possible.
Yeah.
You know, like it's so crazy. Like I put so much into his fucking camps.
So I want to say that the fighters that volunteer their time to help me and Michael train Ian, they don't get paid for this. They do it for free. You know, they come in, they spar with Ian for free. They put in their hours for free, and Ian has no respect for them. To make it worse, he doubles down on everything, saying that those are just his training people, like they don't matter to him. Like that is just so sad, So I'm really disgusted by him double downing on everything and having no respect for his training partners, because all of this was a volunteer work that they did to support me and Michael. They did not know Ian at the time. They did it to help us because we're trying to help our fighter.
Because I have respect in the fight world. So like, these people took time out of their day to sacrifice to help him train. We weren't doing paid sparring partners. These were all people that I had in my community that I was bringing in to help work with him. And so it's so ridiculous that he's like, all you ever did was fucking coach me, you fucking loser, and you got your money for it. Another thing about that too, like he acted like I didn't do much for the event. Like AB was talking about how I went backstage with him. Man, backstage, I was one of the people making sure people were on oxygen. I was one of the people getting buckets for people. I was getting ice for people. I was getting blankets. Because what happens after these people get into this fight in front of 12,000 plus people, you have this huge adrenaline dump.
Yeah.
So a lot of them too, they're not very well trained. So afterwards, you're going to be throwing up. And AB went freaking 4 rounds. Like that was incredibly tough. He got dropped.
Hey, 4.5, man.
Yeah.
4.5.
4.5. Exactly. Over 4 rounds. Over 4 rounds. That's amazing. For 5 months of training, because people need to take this in context. You didn't just fight 4 2-minute rounds, 4.5 2-minute rounds. That was in front of 12,000 people. That's insane. The amount of adrenaline that you're going to have and the drop that you're going to have is going to make you sick. So I was backstage hooking people up to oxygen. I was making sure I would run and get ice packs. I would get blankets. I would get medics for everyone. I did that for both events. I didn't just do it for my fighter. Like I took pride in being able to help everyone on this event and guide them through this experience to make it the best experience possible for them. So I was doing so much.
When Ian and Anisa for Creator Clash 1, when they went on their podcast, when they went on their Twitter podcast, and Anisa did not mention Michael's name once, and she took credit for all the work that Ian was doing. Our fighter, Ryan Ishmael, the one that was also sparring with Ian in that video, he was so upset and hurt by it, because why would you do that to your team? Why would you do that to your coach? So actually, after Ian and Anisa did that interview, He quit helping. He stopped coming to train with Ian, and Ian never knew why he stopped coming, and we were nice, so we never told Ian why. But now, Ian, you know the truth. The reason why Ryan Ishmael stopped coming to spar with you and didn't want to commit any more hours of work to your training is because he decided for himself that you are not a good person, because you went on this podcast and you gave no credit to your team or your coach or no one. Instead, you said Anisa has a background in kinesiology and she's the one that like takes care of me.
And also, that was one of the times
Now
that
you know.
also,
Now you know, Ian.
he was there for one of the times Dad was sparring, and I told everyone, I said, because don't get me wrong, Dad did put a lot of heart into it. He put a lot of soul. And when we were working with Dad, it was only a couple months into his training. So the fact that Ian stopped him with a body shot, and then now Ian thinks he would beat Dad up, Ian, Dad will kick your ass now.
I think Dad would
Holy
destroy
shit.
him.
Fuck
Dad
Ian.
would
Maybe
beat the hell
that's
out
where
of him
Dad
now.
got it from. Ian's the one that taught him his whole flow. Because he got me with the fucking
exactly.
body shot. That's
Right.
what I'm
Well, so that day, though,
I'm kidding.
that day I told all the fighters, I said, hey, Dad's coming up. Take it easy on him. And then Dad goes on the podcast, too, and he's like, I learned I can take a punch from all these MMA fighters. And he's like, not really giving credit where it deserved to be. So that's why some of my fighters were offended. They were like, hey, these guys are going on podcasts talking shit about us.
Yeah,
they were like, we're not going to
lame.
come back to this.
What a bunch of lame ass losers.
Exactly.
Guys, I'm running out of time.
Okay.
So I'll just say, is there anything you want to say in closing to get off your chest, or something you want Ian and Anisa to know, or everybody? Anything.
I mean, we just appreciate you guys. We hope Olivia's doing okay.
Yeah. And I also want to share that for my advocacy work that I'm doing, I want everybody to know that usually how the House bill cycle works in America, every state is very different on how they when they process their House bills. But for the nonprofit that I work with, we usually work on the House bills from January to spring. And then when you see like Oregon passing the bill and Missouri, those are the bills that we've already been working on all year long from January until spring. And so now we're kind of hearing who's passing and who's not. But as of right now, like we're taking a pause because usually the bill cycles are completed by spring, and then we're prepping for 2026. And so I should be receiving more information in the next few months as to which states we're going to be taking on next year, and I'll let you guys know.
You guys had a success after our first interview, right? That there was a state that made a law.
Yes, it was actually Oregon. Yes, Oregon. Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, it was amazing. Yeah.
Doing real activism, real change for real people.
100%. Yeah. Yes. And that's why, it's so important to me. And even though Ian and Anisa put us through, all this horrible things and like backstabbed us and just treat us like crap, I put all that aside, and I sent that text message to him because I just thought to myself, even if they're horrible and they like never gave us a bonus, or they treated us horribly, or came to our house and then act like they don't know us, it's okay. Like if I reached out to them and they were to just share the House bill and the work that we're doing, that would have just made up for everything else. You know what I mean? Because that's all I really wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But as you can see now, the way they're behaving is that they're not good people. They want to share your trauma. They want to share all these things, and it's very sad.
They are pro-child marriage. Let it be known.
Yeah, they are pro-child marriage, 100%.
That's what they're in favor of.
Yeah.
Well, ironically, I mean, Ian, at an age is not a child, but mentally he is, and so in that case, Anisa is very pro-child marriage.
Yes, 100%.
Well, guys, Bonafide Boxing, and what's the name of your account, Kate?
The 12-year-old bride.
The 12-year-old bride.
Yeah.
Is that the socials you guys want people to check out? Is there any other ones?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Yeah. Winnie's here too. She says hi and bye.
Also,
I love that puppy.
We do want to say, like, people who are reaching out to us, like, so we got so much support from being on the show.
Yes.
We appreciate all the H3 family. They're actually beautiful people. They're good people. A lot of them were like, we feel so sorry for you guys for getting the hate you're getting. Like, we didn't feel any of that hate. I feel like to get the hate, you actually have to go look for it. You have to go into Reddit places and look for it. We were getting so much love and appreciation. So we just want to say thank you to all the H3 family
100%.
that listen and supports us. Especially like it grew her platform so much, which makes me feel so happy because I want my wife to be successful and do good things.
It makes me happy that now when I share about the states that we're working on and what we're trying to push the bill, where we're trying to push the bill, there's an audience that's there and they also want to be a part of the change,
Amazing.
Yeah, there's nothing more. You feel so alone sometimes, you know, as an advocate and a survivor. And so just having the support of the H3 family being here makes a huge difference. And all their kind words and all their messages, it really means the world to us. And I just feel so incredibly blessed, and we appreciate everything, you know.
Oh, that's so nice.
We're just super happy.
The H3 family loves you guys. We'll
Thank you.
always be here
Thank you,
anytime you guys want to come on. Kate, if you want to talk about your if you're having like a milestone, or if you guys did something, or if you need help with a bill or something, you guys are always welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate
Just
you
let
so
us
much.
know.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys, Dan, Zach,
Everyone.
Galia. We appreciate
Yes.
we appreciate you guys all. I mean, and for the newest member, she's doing great work. She is amazing too. So you have a great crew, Ethan. We appreciate all you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Her name's Creepy tomorrow.
We can share stuff on Instagram too. Just let me know if you need anything.
We appreciate you so much. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah.
Thank you guys. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
And I'm sure Ian will have a lot to say about this, or not.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We can always come back on and tell more facts about how ridiculous he is.
We got time, Ian. This is content, baby.
Yes.
We appreciate you guys. Thank you.
What was that, Ian?
I have bad breath. I'm like stinky.
Why did you
and
say that?
I shit myself.
Like, I get that your breath stinks and you shit yourself, but you don't have to always tell us every minute. That's embarrassing.
Shut up about Denny's. Denny's is good.
It's true. It is pretty good.
I like Denny's, yeah.
All
right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll talk soon. And,
Thanks, guys.
Have a great evening.
Shout out to Harley also, because he wasn't here today, but we appreciate Harley also.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
There you go. That's Mike and Kate, the 12-year-old bride and Bonafide Boxing. We'll put their links in the description if you want to follow, stay up to date with them. And man, they are just such great people, you know. It really is just tremendous
the
stuff.
all-knowing succubus knows you're watching, Ethan Klein.
Okay, whatever.
I'm plotting.
Whatever you say. So, hope you guys enjoyed. It was a fun episode. We didn't come close to talking about all the shit we wanted. Denims just sucked. Was a time vortex. But hey, we got more shows to do, right? I mean,
I woke up like at 5:45 so I could get there around 6 a.m. I went in, still don't have them in stock, but I saw everybody.
Why do you think we want to hear
all the
this?
employees were stocking stuff, so I was just like,
are you boxing?
Don't get to it.
Are you talking about work or boxing?
He's cooked for sure.
I just nod my head. Just yeah.
I'm sorry, Ethan.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, it is frustrating.
I need to get my team under control.
It's very frustrating how he interrupts constantly.
Not really.
So
Not for you to
Wednesday.
say.
So Wednesday we'll be back for members who we love.
Yes.
Thank you to our members. And all throughout the week we'll be sprinkling you with VODs on the EXP. It's H3.
Oh, righty then.
And we'll be back on Friday live for everybody. So until then, have a blessed evening, a lovely week, and this is your friends over at H3 saying ta-ta for now.
This is Girly Jam.